and welcome to the Society of Nerdcraft and Dungeonry. I am your head seeker, Randall Brown, and this is Magic Academy. We are joined today by Evelyn.
Salutations.
Heather.
C is for cookie.
Bonnie.
Hi.
Eliza.
Hello, Magic Daddy.
I'm gay. And Doofus.
Part of a balanced breakfast.
You can help us by being part of the Magic Academy by making sure that you like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a new episode. This episode is powered by Sirenscape because all epic games need epic sounds. And with that, let's get into tonight's episode of Odyssey, the Dragonlords. It is episode 35. The days are dwindling. You lot are running out. It was 60 days, but now it's just a lonely 36 days left. And last we spoke, this party was in the middle of Fire Island, otherwise known as, yes, Butthole Island. Thank you, Heather, for ruining that.
Thanks, Neon Light Roleplay. It's all because of you.
Thank you, Neon Lights.
We appreciate you.
I love you guys.
Yes, I am part Irish, and so I noticed that today. I am very red today. I look super ginger. Don't know why. Let's see what happened. You guys went to Fire Island to defeat Jankor, the Fire Island king. A lizard folk that was getting mixed up in a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know, kind of, they used to give some sacrifices off to the Calcea, but this time they were persuaded to give sacrifices to Sidon. You guys managed to break into this volcano and find a backdoor in to the lovely lizard folk, and it's worse when you all think about this. It is a volcano that looks like a hole. So as I say this, it just gets worse, but I'm gonna go for it. So here we are. Anyway,
You brought attention to it because we didn't even snicker that time.
I saw Astrea. I saw you.
Sir, you are the only one mentioning the butthole.
Yep.
Then, as you guys decidedly chase down the Lizard King, finish him off, and deal with the minor conflict between the Lizard Queen and the Lizard King, the Lizard Queen Vitha decides to hold a celebratory feast where they wish to sacrifice their own kid. You guys aren't too into this. You're not about like just yeeting people into a volcano. And it is at this time that you guys notice that there's this beautiful strands and these three colors came into play: a copper, a silver, and a gold. All three of these kind of created these weaves of steel and of chain links across the top of the lava. And you guys kind of realize that there's some magical binding spell happening here. Expertly finding your way to get the Lizard Queen to not actually sacrifice anyone in that moment, you guys push back the sacrifice 24 hours. The time that's allotted allows Astrea to get a small little toy created. And the chains start to coalesce into a more tangible and realistic item in front of you. Struggling with understanding how to actually break the chains, thinking that the volcano is going to blow by itself, you realize that no, Midas has to jump into the volcano to help it blow. And so you dive straight down into the lava.
And a keyhole. It was Kingdom Hearts.
And there was a keyhole into the
very
keyhole.
Kingdom Hearts.
Very Kingdom Hearts.
It was a little bit. You guys jumped down into it and find yourself covered with the hands of Kintamani again, Midas specifically, as the rest of you start to run out, Nick staying behind to make sure that everyone's safe and sound. As the volcano explodes and the island basically erupts and part of the island actually gets destroyed, you all get thrown in different directions. Finding your bearings slowly but surely, you all find your way back to the ship, some of you looking more battered than others. After you find yourself back on the ship, you are able to look back on the fire island with the giant volcano just kind of smoking. You see this beautiful golden dragon start to come up out of the volcano and wisp around in a large kind of swath around the sky. And you realize that this dragon is a manifestation of Calcea in this moment, freeing your first Titan. Midas promptly said, I think it was, "Oh shit, bro," when they looked at their new skills, which was amazing, and will live rent-free in my head forever. And
So excited about haste.
You all have found yourself finally on the Ultros, releasing your first Titan, for better or for worse. You're not really sure how that's going to turn out yet, but
Nope.
supposed to, aren't you? And there are a few quick things that I want chat to know. First of all, they leveled up. We now have a full
Yay.
party of level 8s, which is absolutely exciting. There was a lot going on last time. I kind of forgot. They are level 8. And we also have something that very special that happened too. Gregor has finished his heroic tasks as part of the original prophecy,
Yay! Someone
which has
did
given
it.
him a specific divine blessing. So I will not spoil that. It'll come up later. But I did want you guys to kind of know that happened a little bit before we hopped into what's going on. So we're on the Ultros. The fire island is half sunken into the sea. The fire billows out. Smoke is wisping in the air. A dragon has flown off to who knows where, and you all look pretty worse for wear. What are you
Owie.
guys doing?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
We're all back on the boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably looking at the I've probably pulled the dragon egg out of my bag and I'm just kind of like staring at it. Like, what do I do with it now? Sort of like just kind of staring at it.
Gregor's gonna walk up, just a watched egg never hatches. Just, it's okay. They're durable. Just don't try to drop it or throw it.
Well, I wasn't intending on throwing it.
Just yeet it off the side of the boat.
Why is that your first?
Fuck this Dragonlord shit.
Fuck you
I
guys!
like my slappy hands.
I do like my slappy hands, and now that I'm level, and now I have gotten myself a feat where I can wield both the Titan's Bane and the slappy hands. So get ready to get wrecked.
Most OP level 8 party that I've ever experienced in my life. It makes sense for this Greek hero line, but owie, my monsters.
Midas, maybe you're supposed to sit on it, like eggs and hatching and keeping it warm. I mean, I don't know what Taty and Gregor did. I mean, it worked well, whatever happened.
Would you like the nest we built? You can keep it in your room.
I'll wrap
You
it up
can.
with something.
That's where I kept her when I didn't want to worry about breaking it or keep her in my bag. But we're not like birds. Nick's no offense, I think. Is that how that works? Do you guys lay eggs?
Do sirens lay eggs?
Wait, what is the
That's actually kind of a good question. Do sirens lay eggs?
Oh, do
I
they?
imagine
No.
probably not because you have.
No.
I imagine probably not because you have a relatively mammalian structure despite having bird appendages.
That was what I thought, but then I was like, oh, we're not birds. And then I felt like that was really rude.
Nyx just like shakes her head like I'm fucking done and goes to sit in the roost and like rest because alone on hit points and thus patient.
You think she has eggs up there?
What about wait?
I heard that.
I feel like that'd be dangerous.
How about we find Kira? Kira seems to know the most about dragons. Kira might be able to help you.
Yeah, Kira. Oh, that's right. Oh, Kira does know a lot about dragons.
And almost on par, you hear high heels hitting on the wooden mast of the Ultros, the ghostly wooden mast. As Kira kind of goes up and goes, "Oh, I see we found another."
Yep.
Kind of like gets in, kind of like rubs it for a second and goes, "Is this one yours?"
I guess so.
Help me. I'm not ready to be a father yet. Please. Assist.
Astrea, you better help me with this baby.
Oh.
Oh, no.
We've crossed now. You just had the talk a few days ago.
Oh, son, that's not how it... Okay, we'll have to talk again later.
Oh,
Again.
No, it's
again.
called
Oh,
a
no.
joke.
Oh no.
It's a joke.
Father,
More
please.
ceremonies.
I
Father,
can
please.
I could take care of this. I worked with Tatiana and Gregor to hatch theirs. If you'd like me to see to it that this is, it looks like it's a brass dragon as well.
Yeah.
Perhaps there's same type of getting them ready.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're the expert here.
Yes. Yeah. I am. Cool. Let me just take this from you, and I'll let you know how long it takes as well.
Oh, thank you.
Did you want to be part of the hatching process, or?
Sure. Yeah. Let's go with yeah.
And you know Draconic, right?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, why don't we head down and I'll kind of show you the little nest that I have put up. It helps if they're a little warm.
See, what did I say? What did I say? They had to be warm. I remembered one thing.
Yep. And I'll follow her.
It's almost like I offered you your own as well.
They head down and they're kind of describing also
his
like
best.
a little bit more like, here's this,
Stick at
here's
you.
how you do this, and kind of like describing the different ways to take care of the eggs. And it kind of goes a little, they go further and really describe the differences of silver and gold eggs and the differences between them. And
They do know a lot about dragons.
yes, I helped train the Dragonlords, I've told you.
Yep. She knows that I know. Remember?
Yeah, I know. I know you know.
Yeah.
your secret.
Yeah. Training the Dragonlords.
How to train your Dragonlords.
And it isn't long for the rest of you on deck. Hear the wobbling sound and cacophonous stepping. Who ends up finding their way to you. And this man is none other than Jack Pelican. And how are you all doing? We're good.
a little bit singed, but no, we've been through worse.
Well, where are we going to next? Let's get back out there. I love exploring. It's been so fun. You guys have explored anywhere. This ship seems to endure more than most things, and that's been thrilling, exciting, really.
Do we have a plan? Do we know where to go now?
So I have a thought. It's not really a good one, but it's a thought because I've been thinking all day about this after we were all doing island breakdowns. So I know that I still need to go to Typhon Island, and I feel like somebody else has to go there. I don't remember who that is though.
What was it you needed to get from Typhon Island?
Honestly, I don't know. That's one of the next legs of one of my quests. Is I have to go to Typhon Island and then I go from there.
I need kind of base.
Yeah.
We could find them if we just go this way. And you can clearly tell he's just pointing in a random direction.
I will eat you if you can't provide any actual knowledge.
I literally just form a firebolt in my hand. I'm like, I will end you.
Astrea receives a telepathic message. Astrea receives a telepathic message. Please don't eat Jack.
Oh wow.
You gotta flaps his wings and looks, he goes,
really good.
Listen, I'm just merely saying that we have to, I don't know, go with the wind. See what's out there.
Jack, you do a great job, and we appreciate you.
So the reason I bring it up, Typhon Island, out of character, Typhon was created by the parents of the Titans to destroy the gods and free the Titans. Was half man, half monster, with 2 snake legs and then the upper half of a body. But it was known as both monster and man. The trickster is known as Chimera Island.
I was just about to say, could it be Chimera?
That it would, because I thought either Chimera Island or the Titan, because we don't know what the Titan is, but I like the notion that the Titan is Sidon more.
That's my weird thought. The Dreamer, I'm thinking Lutheria or the Fates.
I think having Sidon be Titan Island is too on the nose. The way that these have been titled so far has been very literal to what exactly is on them, and a little bit more, and yet a little bit more esoteric than just like than that. I think we're going to find something. My theory is that we're going to find something else at Titan Island. I think the Dreamer does make sense for Lutheria, but I think Sidon would be a different one.
Yeah,
the DM is smiling and rubbing his hands together. That makes me nervous.
I mean, we could just go to Forgetful Island.
If I could put like a full on, like throw my hat in the ring for it, I would like to try to go to Chimera Island.
Okay.
We need a shot in the dark. I'm down.
Whatever at this point.
You all receive a message that's like, go wherever y'all want.
Yeah.
Have
I mean,
you heard the story of that constellation?
The Trickster?
Yes.
No, please enlighten us.
Okay. Well, see those stars that are shaped like a flower? That constellation is the Trickster. There once was a nobleman who took great pride in the vast rose gardens that bloomed on his estate. Eventually, these roses attracted the attention of a great trickster goddess, whose name is to be forgotten. These goddess admired the nobleman's beautiful flowers, but she mocked his boasts. He was his servants who deserved the credit, for they tended the gardens. So the nobleman made the goddess a wager. If he could grow a field of red roses without the aid of his servants, then she must agree to marry him. She agreed, and for a year, the nobleman tended a plot in his garden, and his own 2 hands planted the seeds, cultivated the soil, watering and weeding every day. It was humbling, backbreaking even, work for a vain nobleman. But the seeds eventually took root and grew. But when the bushes finally flowered, the petals were not red, but white. The goddess had switched the seeds to teach the braggart a lesson. And that's how we got that one.
That speaks to me.
No, it's not my thing.
We can head that way.
You know who it also sounds like? Someone who I've had dealings with personally in terms of like silly, goofy moods and trickery. Fucking Lutheria. And that would be terrible to go to now. What? We can go there. Why not? YOLO.
What does YOLO mean?
You only live once, which, I mean, doesn't really make sense for you all because you all kind of sort of died. But I guess you only live twice, you lot. I'll work on it.
I'm on my 3rd go-around.
Oh my goodness.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Oh no. So is that it? Is that where we're going?
I guess we're going to go to the trickster. That was nice.
Sure it'll be fine. It'll all work out. Okay.
I'm scared.
Really confident in yourself, aren't you?
Oh, I've gotten this experience. You know, we've been around the rack a few times, and so I'm sure I have you all, and we'll be fine. The heroes of the prophecy are on this boat. When you had time, Condrus has been making a little bit of a stink on the ship, growing ever impatient, wanting to speak to Lutheria. If any of you have time, it would be great for you to tell him to shut the fuck up or something. I don't know.
Who?
Condrus? The blue tiefling
tells
you
you
brought
how-
along when you guys went to the island of Yonder.
I forgot about him. Can I just throw him overboard?
I mean, there's one surefire way to ensure that he talks to Lutheria.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fuck.
I could just get rid of him. I could just get rid of him.
Astrea receives another telepathic message. We can't resort to murder every time.
Midas, you're no fun.
As
It's not what you said the other
Gregor's
day.
dragon also looks at Greg and goes, "It does seem like we go to violence a lot."
It does, unfortunately. It's not always the best option, but sometimes the only option.
Mm-hmm.
A lot are confusing, but I'm slowly learning. Kill first, ask questions later.
No. It's you should question first. You should try to find a peaceful solution, but unfortunately, not everyone listens to reason.
Oh, jeez.
Got it. Okay. So you guys have 12 full sacrifices left.
Yep.
So we're going to do this in the same order that we have been doing, where you guys are going to set sail for 2 days using the two sacrifices. You guys, we're going to do this in order of encounter. Astrea rolls their dice, open forum, and then we'll do that twice. So I need some lovely human being to roll me that D100.
I'll do it, but
if you want to do it, go for it.
We'll use the special Taty dice I got at PAX and pray that these ones are better.
But I will protest.
I will protest it. How many days, by the way, for somebody who's better at note taking than I am?
We're on day 36.
How many? What day did we leave the island of the Amazons?
Ooh, day 40 something, because we had like quite a few chunks of days that like we So count that, add minus another 2, plus another day, plus 2. So add 4 to ours. So we probably left around day 40.
Okay. I want my shield back.
Is my best math rewind?
Okay. Yeah, I just want my shield back. Randall told me I have to wait 10 days. 63.
Alrighty. You all are setting sail on the open ocean of the Cerulean Gulf as you keep heading off in this different direction. The wind is just passing by. The sun has just about set, and the smell of the open ocean, the freshest air that you've probably ever smelled yourself, is really wafting in as you are all kind of on the deck of the ship, enjoying a small bit of respite. You guys will take a long rest before we continue. And you guys are headed off to the Trickster. And after a hot minute, you hear the as your ship has a scraping noise from the port side, and you feel the as your ship kind of comes to a halt, and it kind of sharply turns as you guys all kind of grip on, and it pulls you a little bit. You notice that you've hit a coral reef and have run aground. None of the sailors show any indication that the reef was there, and fortunately, the coral hasn't pierced the holes, but you appear to be stuck for right now.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
Great. This isn't good.
Is there? Can we cut? I'm gonna go up to I guess Jack. I guess he's running this for us. So are we trying to? Has anyone? How are we getting out of this? Are we cutting the coral? Are we gonna send someone down there to like cut the coral so that we can get free?
We could try that. We could try pushing it too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We could all hop out, try to give it a push. Do we have a combined strength of 40 by chance?
I got 20.
I got
What's up?
18.
Nick
I got advantage.
Nix flies down to look at the coral. Is it just a problem of there's not enough water?
Yeah.
That's the easiest.
Yeah. So I flag down Taty and I'm like, hey Taty, do we just want to control some fucking water and push ourselves out of this bitch?
You know,
like...
you holler at me. I'm 2 seconds from plucking fur off of Midas and Astrea because I was ready to do enhance ability. Yeah, that's probably way better.
Why is it always us?
Well, when it comes
here.
to, I have to have fur, and the feathered person is looking at me. Scales don't count, and he's, well, Gregor.
He's the wild Gregor.
He doesn't have, I mean, I don't think hair works in this.
I'm a real
But
boy.
I mean, it is called the Bolt Strength. It felt like it was only, it works better.
Yeah, I guess that's appropriate. True.
And could you describe what it looks like when you go down there to waterbend?
Legitimately
Wow,
gonna say,
waterbending.
it looks like Katara and Avatar literally waterbending back and forth.
Yep. Yeah, that's basically.
And as you guys shape this water, the ship just kind of picks up and moves as you are moving it off of the reef, and it creaks under the stress and strains. And it kind of you kind of pull it up and kind of just push it back over, and it kind of back into the waters. It kind of splashes up a little bit, and you find yourself back into the water, and it's ready to set sail. You guys have very quickly fixed this problem.
It's all a total of like 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's no damage, right? Because I know coral and ships and things can damage.
And you guys set back off. And as you guys set back off, Astrea, my dear Astrea, roll me that dice.
Please, anything above a fucking 14, that would be wonderful.
Is it a natural 20? I would die.
No, but it's 16.
Fuck.
Daddy, here I come.
Time to
Daddy.
see Daddy.
Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Yes.
Oh no.
Now we don't need to make a decision. Father,
Decisions were made for me.
the dice said,
Thank God.
Papa, I'm coming home. For you to
And-
yell at me and I'll cry.
Almost on cue, the comes echoing over, and the sky kind of spins for a second, as if you find yourself kind of going back and forth, and day kind of goes in and out. The sun kind of goes not up and around, but just kind of up and down. It goes underneath the ocean water as star kind of moves above, and the stars kind of shift in their place, and it's very trippy. But you have triggered an event. You are still going to take your full sacrifices, so you'll go down to 11 sacrifices.
Okay.
We will still be going down 2 days.
Okay.
Before we get to Time Island, is there anything that you guys would like to do on this ship?
Yes, but he walked away. We had a conversation. I realize that sounds really bad.
Well, if you
No,
said, I was
I'm
gonna say,
back.
I'll
Sorry.
stall if you need.
I thought you were talking about Midas because they walked away.
No, I was about to say.
I'm in the meta of it.
I can help stall if need be.
No, I'm back. Sorry, the kitty cat was meowing.
Oh,
Huh?
kitty cat purr, hunty, kitty cat purr.
Oh no. Oh
Do
no.
not talk about my sweet boy like that.
Not again.
Hunty, kitty
It's
cat
back.
purr boots the house down, Hunty.
Oh no.
Here.
Absolutely.
where's my child, by the way?
What do you guys want to talk
She's
about?
I probably the evening after we get the ship freed up, and I don't know. To everybody else, Tatiana's been fine, great, happy. You know, oh, we're all alive. We got out of there barely. Asses aren't on fire anymore. This is wonderful. Except when it comes to Gregor, she's giving him almost the cold shoulder of cold shoulders. She's mad at him. And Gregor, every time we make eye contact, her eyebrows almost furrow, the snakes lay flat, and she literally will turn on her heel and stomp away from you.
Oh,
I'm gonna, like, I guess we're on the deck. I see this happening. I lean over the Midas, like, I feel like I have made an error somehow.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go figure out what's going on. If I'm not back in like 10 minutes, try to find my remains and revive me again.
I will see what I can do. Good luck.
I've only killed you once.
only once.
I forgot. I just realized that.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna like follow behind Taty, just kind of like, hey, everything all right?
Fine. Great. Wonderful. How are you?
I mean, we haven't had a lot of chances to talk since, you know, the whole dying thing, and volcano exploding and all that. Just
it's great. Just so long as you remember that you're awesome.
Oh, sorry. There was a lot going on. The volcano had just exploded. I could have.
And I was worried about you. And out of all the people I could have reached out to first, you were immediately the first person I reached out to and said, "Are you okay?" And you responded back, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I said, "Okay, good. I love you." And you said, "You're awesome."
Taty, it has been a long time since I've felt this. I've been originally I was promised to Versi and not feeling anything for her, but since he's gonna reach into his pocket and pull out the moss agate he got from the turtle shop. He's gonna place it in your hand. It's like, I got this after Versi released me from that vow. It represents new beginnings, abundance, and harmony. And the only way to describe how I feel with you is harmonious. Ever since the heart started beating again, it has beat for you. I am terrified, but I know I would not want to go forward in this quest with anyone else. It's been us from the beginning. I love you. And I will do my best to make sure you never forget that. I feel like Thal maybe in the background, yeah.
Kind of. Both of the dragons are just kind of pacing around like small dogs. And she's gonna. I don't know. How do men do this? I'm taller than you significantly. I don't want to look down on you. That feels rude. But. And not because it's a bad thing. I'm just a very tall lady.
Gregor is going to grab your back and bend you down and kiss you.
Oh, okay.
I do not have heights, but I have strong.
Whatever words I was gonna say just went right out the window. But
you're just kind of there I'm like,
hey, but yeah, she's gonna kind of she's gonna kiss you back and kind of this, I almost out of I love and a mixture of fear, and I can't lose you again. I have lost you twice now, and if I lose you a third time, I don't know what I will do with myself. And there will be hell to pay. And kind of as we both stand back up, her cheeks are exceptionally flushed red. The snakes are, yes. There's several hisses, tongue flicks. They're kind of coiling in on around each other. Very happy and almost giddy. Snakes don't exactly purr, but they do emit a lower frequency as opposed to a hiss of anger. And kind of as we stand back up, she's gonna smooth them down. Just, okay, stop. No, knock it off. This isn't. It's okay. And she's gonna kind of grip your chin for a minute, put her thumb on your lower lip. I promise you, first and foremost, I am not ever going to let anything happen to you, nor could I ever imagine moving forward without you. That said, I just want you to be okay. I have spent 100 years working and moving forward with the notion that there is not a single person out here who could see me beyond this. And I feel like you see me for me, not for what I can give you or what I can do for you. And I don't know what'll happen if I lose you again, and I can't. I just can't. And I will love you until the end of time and beyond it.
Here, just kind of, I will promise not to be so reckless. What we're doing is dangerous. I can't promise you that I'll live forever. At the very least, I've died 3 times. I'm pretty sure I have a good chance of coming back.
Okay, well, I'd rather not chance it. The only person I know who has 9 lives is Astrea.
Speaking of which, we are going to have to tell my son at some point.
It may be a little obvious at this point, but yes, we can certainly let Midas know when you think Midas is ready for the conversation. You'd have to sit down with your child.
How this has turned into a weird little family prophecy. The prophecy of the family is wild.
I am 525 years old.
I know, you're older than both of us.
No, technically, I would be older just by a little bit.
Oh.
Hello, roster. Welcome in. I hope you had a great day.
No, that's Rooster
That's
Teeth.
Rooster Teeth.
Rooster.
No,
That's
this
Rooster
is
Teeth.
Rooster Teeth. Like the Rooster Teeth.
Rooster Teeth.
Like
Holy
Ruby.
shit.
Wow.
Rooster Teeth.
Hello.
Oh my god.
I am
God,
not-
yo, Rooster Teeth, what's up?
Oh my god.
Welcome in.
Wow.
We're playing Odyssey the Dragonlords.
I,
Holy shit.
I am just going to decease for a minute. Oh my god.
1 second. Let us just.
Welcome in.
So,
Hi.
Holy.
Pardon us while we get our brains back together as an Arrow 404 just literally, happened. I'm glad you approve of the 69 of my hit points.
hey.
love it
There's
here.
actually 2 of you that got 69, by the way. By the way. But hello, everyone. Welcome in from the raid. We are a queer-owned, queer-created actual play, so we're excited to have you here. I hope that you are joining us for a time. We just got done with the intimate scene between Gregor and Tatiana. You guys have anything more?
No, because I was blown away in character, and now I'm blown away out of character, and I don't really know where to go from here.
Oh man,
We have Daddy Dearest to deal with.
you have no idea. Like,
Daddy is calling.
because of Red versus Blue, my nickname was Caboose overseas. This is
Wow.
I was gonna say,
well,
I used to sit all day when I had my old laptop when the new Ruby episodes would drop on the website, and I would put it up. I would have a 7-hour countdown, and I would wait. I would sit and read, I would draw, I would talk on the phone, but I would watch it. And the minute it dropped, I was like, all right, I gotta go buy.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well, thank you guys for coming in. Hopefully you hang out. We've got some really cool things going on. Daddy's calling me home.
Daddy's calling, gotta go buy.
And as you guys continue to sail through the seas, also thank you for the prime. Finding yourself on the horizon of what seems to be an island that isn't quite what you were thinking it would be. Your ship approaches another island, its shoreline obscured by a strange shimmering in the air. As you sail closer, you feel the ocean current strengthened below the keel, pulling your vessel into a powerful wind that propels you at an impossible speed. In a matter of moments, the ship's sails are 3 times around the island. The sun falls towards the horizon rapidly. The sky soon darkens, and the stars circle above your head, and you're overcome with waves of crippling nausea. Astrea, you are the only one. Well, that's a lie. Astrea and Midas, you two immediately know this location because there are very few islands that are in perpetual darkness or perpetual nighttime. And that is an island that you guys are quite familiar with.
Oh, Astrea, do you?
I
haven't seen this place in a while.
Yeah, neither have I. It's been about 15 years.
Yep.
I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw, but Midas and Astrea will have advantage.
I mean, we have it we have it anyways because of our wedding rings, but cool.
But cool. Okay, I was trying to be nice.
Thanks, I mean, I appreciate it.
Tiny dice.
Let's see. What we got?
Tiny dice did real.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Let me do one more. Con save. Who knows? Maybe I'm just scared. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a 10. I'm
Astrea, you go unconscious.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
I'm not doing well.
Before I make my roll, I would like to I have a question first. Do we still get blessed from Gregor?
You mean the aura? I mean, you definitely would. We were just together, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, what aura? Fuck, I
Should I give you +2, I believe, to all saving throws?
+4.
+4 to all.
Okay, so it would be a 14.
Oh, nice. I'm at a 21 then. We're good.
Still knocked unconscious, Astrea.
Astrea's like, Dad?
I catch
I
you in my natural 20 con save.
Wow.
Midas, you succeed. Tatiana.
I just catch Astrea.
She goes, oh no.
15 meets it, beats it. Nyx.
With +4, that's 21.
Gregor.
17.
Astrea falls unconscious as the ship kind of lurches to one side, and you start to caress the side of the island, starting to head inside, and your senses are tingling again as a roar comes across the island again. I need the 4 of you to make me that Constitution saving throw again.
Astrea, wake up! Astrea, wake up!
I'm sorry, Daddy scared me. I don't know if I'm ready to see him again.
This time. Ooh, 23.
20.
I got a nat 20.
Oh my lord! Oh wait, I haven't.
Nat 20, Gregor.
Long rest.
15.
15 meets it, beats it. You're totally fine. And the ship lurches again as it starts to unnaturally start to sail, as if the water itself is just shifting underneath and kind of locking you like a roller coaster. When you get onto the track, it just kind of starts going a little sideways, and then you see a port right in front of you. And you start to kind of head in very slowly. And I need you all to make me your last Constitution saving throw. Straight, still knocked out.
I'm gone.
I'm trying to wake her up.
I have checked out.
15?
15. Okay.
23.
Oh.
All of these big rolls are going to go bad.
Nat 20. Gregor?
29.
29. You all succeed pretty expertly getting into this place.
The dice told a story for me and said, you need to be knocked out.
And Midas is trying so hard to wake you up.
Look at that pretty nat 20 die right there.
Stunning.
That baby.
And
Astrea, you can't pass out right now. I need you.
please don't go.
I'm
go
so
towards
scared
the
of your dad.
That's my fault.
You find yourselves kind of slowly locking yourselves into the port as it lurches. And for one of the first times when you get to an island, it's dead silent. Quiet. There's no animals, there's no insects or bugs chirping in the distance. There's no sound of the leaves rustling in the distance. There is that roar that occasionally happens. But you know that is a summons more than a natural predator in its own home.
Oh, I hate this.
Have fun, everyone. I'm asleep.
Is there anything I can do to wake Astrea?
Absolutely, you can kind of shake them awake and kind of like, wake up.
Okay. Astrea?
She's gonna slowly
some
kind of
water
go, oh, okay.
Before she wakes up, I just want to go over there and smack her.
Oh no.
Oh my god, Nix, I was awake.
Oh, sorry.
She was like shake her head and like kind of look around and be like, oh, we're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we're here.
Well, it seems we're docked. We should probably get off the boat and start, heading inward up the mountain to the observatory and the upper cliffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as the gangway plops down with a bang, and the silence kind of fills the air and it echoes a little bit. Two of you know this site familiarly, but to the rest of you, this is a very strange place. It has very little vegetation. There are some trees kind of scattered throughout, but the land is covered in dozens of ruins and strange buildings made of obsidian, adamantine, and various unknown materials. It looks like it wasn't built by human hands because some are pyramids, while others are obelisks and strange runes and symbols are inscribed on the surface. The ground is craggy and juts out to different places. But you are able to gather that there's a little bit of a way forward. Are you guys going to follow this path?
I would even though, well, I don't know if you want me to roll for this, because Astrea's memories are still kind of sort of coming back, to kind of, because there is nothing there. Like, does she have an innate sense to know where to go, or has that partially been taken away?
The question, if I can tack a question onto that.
Absolutely.
Would I remember anything? It's only been 15 years, and I was there for a long time.
You remember some of the places. You remember that the land kind of shifts itself as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not like this is it escapes time and space, so you're not quite sure that you could know. I'm gonna allow Astrea a little bit of a history check, a little bit of insight. But I do want them to succeed a DC 15 history because they have forgotten some of their memories. They're not all there.
Yeah. They're not all there.
Additionally, then, can I help?
You cannot help them recall information.
19. It was a 12 plus 7 for my history.
Did you take guidance?
The DC was 15, so you're good. You're good. You remember that if you start heading inland, it'll kind of reveal itself, and you know that you are being summoned. You know that the Sphinx knows that you're here, and it will probably find you.
Well, Astrea will start kind of walking forward, turn kind of sort of towards everyone, be like, just follow closely. I'll lead the way. Just be on your guard, but not in a way to attack. We will be watched.
And you all set forth and down the riddled coast of ruins. And it's a very strange vibe. It feels uncomfortable. There's a magical type of pressure that's kind of on you. It's like the density of the air is deeper here. And you find that you really are unsure of what awaits you. And as you're headed down the road, pretty paved right now, a little bit of a shimmer starts to appear before you, and it kind of goes in and out of phase before and you come face to face with your first Sphinx.
Oh, hello.
It's a creature with a woman's face and a feline body and giant feathered wings. Astrea, your back starts to hurt ever so slightly looking at them.
I'll try not to make a face.
And they look at you all and kind of saddle side to side, and I bear you kind no ill will. I hope you find the knowledge and treasures you seek. She speaks slowly, as if the conversation is something that you've continued, like a continuing conversations that you forgot you were part of, but answering a question you forgot you asked. But know this, he is coming. And if he finds you, he will devour your flesh, your soul, your very history. Nothing shall remain. 3 wars will announce his arrival. 3 and no more. This is the time that he has allotted you. Use it wisely. And when you look at them, they phase again and poof, are gone. And this time, comes out. That is your first one. You guys have the option of going 3 places. As the road kind of splits and you find a signpost. One points to something called the Stone Table. One points to something called the Overlook. And one points to the Pit of Stars.
I remember the star pit.
Yeah, I remember that one fun little void thing. That I did, yeah, that's reminiscent of that. Everyone, I swear, it's not as creepy. Like, I lived here all my life, or at least most of my life. It's not as creepy as it seems.
No, it is. It is, Astrea. It is as creepy as it seems. I was here for 500. I was here for what I can only assume was 500 years as a 10-year-old. It's just as creepy as it seems.
You kind of get used to it. Riddles and all, and mysterious mysteries. We should probably avoid the Pit of Stars for the time being. My favorite place to go is the observatory, the Overlook area. But the Stone Table is terrible.
Okay. A lot to process here. I guess we'll go to the Overlook.
It's like sightseeing in my creepy home. But also, I feel it's weird that the Sphinx would say that he would devour us. Dad literally called me here. Like, that's so rude. Don't call me back and then be like, oh, I'm going to eat all your memories. Guess what? They're not really there.
I mean, from what I remember, your dad isn't exactly polite.
As one father to another, I think we can find common ground.
Ooh,
Yeah,
about that.
that might be difficult.
I mean, good luck if you'd like to. But he's a little set in his ways about how he handles things.
That's one way of putting it.
But we might as well just kind of go along. I mean, before we hear any more roars, and he just shows up.
Sounds good.
Yes. So we're gonna go to the Overlook.
Absolutely. And you set off to the Overlook, and it's a long, winding path through the ruins, and it kind of goes in and out of different areas. It kind of goes inside of a house and then outside of a cliff, and then at some points you feel like you're going into a cave and you pop out the other side. The logistics of this island make no sense, but that is what they like. And you find yourself near the north shore of the island, an area covered in a strange green metal, like a oxidized copper. And the metal extends onto an outcropping that forms a platform atop a steep cliff. On the far edge of the platform is this beautiful large telescope with hand-painted stars across it. The Overlook stands about 1,000-foot cliff with jagged rocks below it. The telescope itself is about 20 feet long and fashioned out of bronze.
Midas, you remember me sneaking you up here on occasion so we could sit and look at the stars?
Yeah, of course.
Well, look, we're back, everyone. Welcome to the Overlook. You can see all out and about. Just be careful about being too close to the edge. I mean, it's not a pleasant fall if you don't have wings. Nix, you're fine.
It's not fun. It's not a good time.
Yeah, Nix, you're fine. You've got wings. You know how to fly. If anything were to happen.
Just because I can fly doesn't mean I can catch y'all, just so you know.
Oh, oh no! Yeah, catch yourself. Remember to help yourself before
helping
catching
others.
others.
Yes.
Save yourself.
Put the mask on first before
Before you
Catch
can
yourself
save
before you
someone
wreck
else.
yourself.
You
I
know.
felt too much this month.
I fly tomorrow.
I guess I'm going to kind of go up to the telescope and kind of inspect it, because it has been a while since she's been there, and obviously things are weird and always kind of change. See what that's picking up.
Are you looking through the telescope?
Yes.
It's a mimic.
Looking through the telescope, you see the great city of Mitros, the bronze colossus of Pythor standing watch over the bay, which is bustling with merchant ships, marble and bronze buildings like the city's many busy streets in the shadows of Mount Vulcan.
Well, good thing. It looks like Mitros hasn't burned down. I can see them from here. Seems they've been keeping an eye on us. Anyone else want to take a look?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look.
And Nix, as you take a gander into the telescope, you see Mitros, but it's different. It is older. It's similar, but the walls and the buildings are richer and grander in scale. But what catches your eye most importantly is 5 statues. Actually, 6 statues. One looks like Midas. One looks like Astrea. One looks like Tatiana. One looks like Unix. One looks like Gregor, and one you've never seen before.
Can I
Beautiful,
describe
grand
this
statues. You can absolutely describe
to
it
the
back.
rest of you? To the rest of
Astrea
the
did
party.
not see
I'm like,
that.
what are you talking about, Astrea? This is not our Mitros.
Oh no. It's doing the time wibbly wobbly thing again.
Yes, it's doing the time thing, isn't it?
But you saw us as statues.
Plus someone else. I don't know who the last person was.
Maybe we're gonna make a new friend. Silver linings.
More friends? Are they actually going to be our friends, or are we going to end up with Jack Pelican again?
Well, if it was Jack Pelican, he would have been a statue.
Yeah, was the statue Jack Pelican?
No, but someone like him.
It's a fucking statue of Sola.
Oh my god, no! It's on Sola's shoulders.
Hercus in squirrel form.
Harkus.
Oh my goodness.
I'll
take a look through it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do the same thing. Each of us takes
Who would
an
like
eye.
to go first? Midas? Midas, you'll go first. You see something a little different. You see Mitros, but this time the city is under siege by a vast fleet of vessels from the outer world beyond Thylea. You don't recognize the flags. The flags are not of this realm. Seems that whatever happened, Kintamane wasn't able to stop these people from coming in.
Does the city look older or younger?
Older.
Older. Because if it was younger, that would make sense because of like the elves and the humans and the dwarves coming to Thylea as settlers. But if it's older, then this is potentially a new wave of that far in the future. Do I see the statues?
They look old and decrepit and crumbling.
Oh, this is far in the future.
Every time you... Never mind. Keep looking if you want.
No, I know what's going on here.
Gregor, would you like to look?
Oh yeah, I feel like me and Midas both went in at the same time and just a headbutt. I was like, oh, sorry. Wait for Midas to finish up and then I'm gonna look through.
You accidentally hit your head on one of his horns.
Future.
As you look into the telescope, you see something even more strange. Mitros lays in ruin, and strange ogre-sized humanoids work in the dust, digging up artifacts from the ruins. The artifacts are corroded, and shards of the statues are unrecognizable. It's turned into basically an archaeological dig site.
So apparently at some point, ogres take over everything, and our statues are dust.
I mean,
well, now I'm afraid, but I want to look.
Passage of time.
Would you like to look in?
You see the heat death of the universe.
Sometimes Tony might be shit right now.
No.
I'm not a fan. This is getting weird.
Sure,
Weirder than
let's
normal.
go. I'm scared.
All right. You look into this telescope, and you're processing what you could possibly see after the four others have looked into this. And what you see is these flesh-like creatures with 6 arms and tendrils for hair, kind of skittering across the land like little lithids, just like going back and forth. What looks to be of any human society is gone, and the world is being harvested by these machines of crazy nature. The air is covered in smog, and they speak in just gurgles and indescribable alien language. I need you to make me a D100 roll.
Damn it.
We flew too close to the sun.
Which indefinite horror will plague you?
You
What
look through the
in
telescope and you see 6 people on a computer screen. reading off.
What,
waiting for.
what in the insectoid mind flayer shit is this?
What'd you get?
39.
39.
Are we about to get a Clendathu invasion here?
I am going to send you a private message.
Oh, I don't love this. Okay.
It is an indefinite flaw that you must proceed.
Glad I didn't look last.
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay.
Wow.
Great.
Interesting.
You have
I'm
viewed the
afraid.
horrors.
I usually wait last for everything.
It's all fun and games till you look at Cthulhu.
Would you guys like to look again?
Nope.
No.
Oh, the temptation is strong.
The
I want to see what comes after the mind flayer bugs, but I'm not going to because I
You can.
feel like that's a bad idea. But I'm so curious. Oh, but I
What
want to,
Midas
but I shouldn't.
what
I
would Midas
want-
do?
Oh,
Nick
Midas
leans over to
do.
Midas, like seeing that facial expression. You know you want to.
The curiosity has gotten the better of me and it might kill the cat, but I am gonna look again because I want to know what comes next. What's after the insect mind flayers?
Midas, what about my home did you forget?
He's stupid.
Curiosity. It might kill the cat. Astrea drops that. No.
Curiosity.
You look through this telescope and you see nothing. Pure darkness.
Void? Just
A
void?
void.
I immediately pull away and I'm like, nope, that's void. That's not too far in the future. That's it. There's nothing
Ah,
left.
yes. Nothing. Nothing is there anymore.
Tati, how you feeling?
Are you good?
Dissociation.
Honestly, that's a great name for it. That's the joke we called it. We do
It
like
was
to
on the-
dissociate sometimes.
It was on the 5th viewing that something happened. So I that just bad order. And I'll tell you guys now that you're done looking. The first one was present. The next one was 10 years. And then I added a 0 every single time. 100 years.
Oh shit.
1,000 years. 10,000 years. 100,000 years.
Nothing.
Nothing.
In only 100,000 years, the planet is reduced to
That one
nothing?
technically is add another 0. I can't in
A,
my head.
a
Honestly,
million.
Maybe
A
we're just
million
not
even
supposed to
isn't-
see that far into the future. You know,
A million is 10 million. I
Have
would
you
understand.
seen Thalia?
I'm assuming one of the ogres tried to divide by 0.
It's okay. But
Oh.
Thalia theoretically is actually quite young if you go by its creation myth. Theoretically, if we are to buy into the creationist theory of Thalia for a moment, and
That's what global warming gets you.
You have no old how Thalia is. The Titans ruled this place for quite a while before y'all showed up.
for millions of years.
Well,
It takes
most
more
of
than
you
a
guys
million
are.
years for a planet to disappear. Unless it
Thalia's
gets
not a
just
planet.
but it's on a
It's
planet.
a plane of existence.
The plane of existence.
But they're stars, so that
You just
implies
broke
planet.
Evelyn.
Who said the stars are actually stars, though? What if they're those little cylindrical alien
Thalia
things?
is flat.
what if there are a bunch of eyeballs?
God damn it!
Creationism, flat Thalia. This is what we're at.
Wake up, sheeple.
Thalia's flat. So,
Tati,
Tati,
Tati? You good?
Are you silenced?
I kind of, as I looked through the telescope, I'd imagine like the little hairs on my arms and the back of my neck, they all kind of like stand up, almost like I got like a rush of cold has washed over me. And my whole body stills for a second. And when she kind of stands back up from the telescope, she rolls her shoulders back, stands up straight, and I'm fine. But we need to go. We need to hurry up and get this done.
Insight check.
I was gonna say, can I insight check the shit out of that?
No, as I was about to say, as the resident weird place past liver there. Yeah, that's. I know the tricks we like to put on people.
You can insight check if Tatiana rolls a perception or deception, persuasion or deception check, and it'll be contested.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and. I don't know.
I got a 15.
I feel like I'm legally obligated to do the one that I'm good at.
Damn it.
Do the one
Well,
that's
it depends if you're
true.
it depends if you're telling the truth or if you're lying. That's what you have to roll.
I'm telling the truth, so persuasion. We have to go.
Well, obviously.
No, you don't understand. We have to go. It was an 8.
You can't fool me. I make these riddles. That's a 25.
I got
I'm from this.
I'm
from these ruins. I'm
Tatiana,
from
would you
these
like me to describe a little bit?
Sure.
Do they have to use the bathroom a lot?
And I'll ask you this, Tatiana, is there any physical manifestation of that?
There's a bit of a rigidness to her. I mean, you know how when she walks, she's a bit more fluid, like a fluid confidence that just is kind of, I mean, it borderlines arrogance.
Like a snake.
Yes, yeah. But now we've gone from like King Cobra to Garden Snake, where the confidence isn't really there, but the fluidity is still there. It's just a little bit more rigid and direct. Like I'm on a mission. I gotta get through I gotta get through the grass and go. But I mean, kind of a sense of urgency. That's a very good way to put it.
Your flaw is being urgent?
It'll make more sense later.
Okay. Love it. Well.
I'm afraid.
That doesn't make me feel better.
I'm afraid.
Well, great. I feel like we've done everything here. Maybe I just take a little souvenir.
As you say that, that is your second roar.
Great.
Will he really eat us?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't put it past him.
He's rather large. Big
And
lion.
I'd rather we didn't
rude.
have to debate the possibility, so maybe we should just go talk. We should go talk to him before.
So, here's the thing. Father doesn't like to show himself. He's for the theatrics. I mean, come on, you've met me. He's
And I
gonna
love your
wait
theatrics.
and draw it out. We can't just be like, Daddy dearest, and snap our fingers for him to show up.
Feed me.
Daddy, are you there?
I'm ready to apologize.
So on our wonderful
Come
sense of
out to play.
sightseeing, come out and play. So on our next bit of sightseeing things, we can either go to the stone table, or we can go to the void.
I think we'd be more likely to find him at the stone table, right?
Potentially, he does like to keep an eye on the void. There's things down there. Void. There's things down there. I mean, I'm not necessarily afraid of the void.
I'm afraid of the void.
Pretty. Then don't look at it.
It is pretty, but it's also scary. Things can be pretty and scary. Have you seen the women of this party?
You know, you're not wrong. Well, okay.
You're right there.
So table to void. So I can lead you all where we're gonna go. Okay, I'm getting a void. Anybody else?
Don't we need to talk to your dad? We have to get done with this. Come on. Make a decision.
Void it is.
Void it is. Let's just go to the void.
Come on, let's go look at the void of stars.
He'll be at one of them.
You'll find us, honestly.
So is this like an eclipse? You're not supposed to look directly into it, or how does this work?
No. But try not to stare. It will stare back.
Yeah. See, if you stare into it for too long, it will feel like it's trying to like either take your soul or get inside your soul. And I don't know which one it's trying to. It's just stars in a pit. It's scary. I don't even know if they're actually stars. They have the vibes of eyes.
That's terrifying.
But come on, let's go sightsee. You know what? I haven't been here back in a while. Come on. Astrea kind of skips off.
Midas is just sticking so close to Astrea.
And you all find yourselves kind of walking through the beaten path again, and looking for the pit of stars. Astrea kind of guides you on the way, and you come to the edge of a vast pit that engulfs the center of the island. This beautiful, deep pit. And beyond the edge of the pit, you can only see black void full of bright stars. A narrow stone stairway winds its way down along the edge of the pit, leading to a door on the opening of the rock at the bottom. But I need to know who is looking into the void.
I have more important things to do. Let's go.
I look at it real quick, and I'm just like, I'm not going to stare at it too long.
Same. I'm like, I'm gonna take a look, but I don't want to like.
All right. Everyone looking at the void, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Is this one of the ones our rings?
Yes, our rings gives us.
Sick.
Really? Did you just knock my? Okay, you knocked mine. I'm gonna wait for you all to roll. Did you already roll with advantage? Okay, cool. Okay, 19 is much better than a 14. Someone's stupid dice hit mine, and it was like,
Midas.
23.
23, Nyx.
20.
20, Gregor.
21.
21. You guys all don't come under any effects, but you feel that pressing despair kind of come over you, a creeping sense of frustration. And as you look into these stars, they almost mirror the sky itself.
You know, when I'm having a bad day, sometimes I like to stare into it. It kind of makes me feel a little bit better, like things can't get worse. But this pit, Astrea's kind of like walking around, just like arms kind of wide, just like. But yes, this is the pit of the stars. We try not to go downstairs. That's where all the good shit is. At least that's what I think. Because come on, void.
Is it good shit? I don't think it's good shit.
You would have a void.
I don't know that void is. Where's your dad? He's not here.
He's Midas. He's gonna show up when he shows up. Yes.
If he could show up, that'd be great. I would like to go.
As you're saying that's where all the good shit is, Nyx has already like stepped onto the very first step of that staircase.
Yeah.
We don't have time. I don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have time. Come on.
Actually, we are on the island of time. I mean, technically we have all the time.
don't have time for this. We have to go.
I'm gonna grab Tati's hand. It's like, it's okay. We got this.
It's not okay. I have things I need to get done.
You talk to her, we'll go down.
We're going down? We're going into the pit?
Nix is already on her way down.
Can I roll a history? Can I roll a quick history check to make sure I'm right?
Absolutely.
Midas's face. What?
Because, like, don't get me wrong, Midas will follow Astrea to the ends of the earth, and if that means into a pit, then into a pit he goes.
We fell into lava already together, so I mean, like, the void is the next step. That's.
It's what you do next. It's the next step in the relationship.
Yeah, lava pits, void of stars. It's kind of magical.
What'd you get on that roll?
14. Kind of like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, you kind of look down and you see a Hyrocosphinx
That little fucker.
at the bottom guarding the door.
That little fucker. Well, let's go. Come on.
And as you all descend upon the steps, the stone stairs, giving a feeling of strange softness as they kind of phase in and out. Nyx, you are the first at the bottom, and this Hyrocosphinx kind of plaid in this decayed copper and bronze, holding a sphere. Wings kind of flay out a little bit as they kind of creak a little bit, and they turn towards you, and a wicked smile curls across their face, and they go, "Hello."
Hi. What's behind the door?
Have you come to taste the treasure of ages?
How far behind me is Astrea?
I'm right behind you. I'm just like, oh, hi. Haven't seen you in a while.
What the fuck is the treasure of ages, guys?
You all won't know.
Oh, great, cool. I asked the Sphinx then, what's the treasure of ages?
Oh, no. Are you here for it, or are you not?
Well, I guess we're here for it. We're at the bottom of the steps.
Okay. Come over here, darlings. No, kind of line you up.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
They will come towards you and grab your clothes.
Greater danger!
And as they grab hold of your coat,
Don't touch me.
you feel them about to push you into the void.
Midas is already, like, putting an arm out to make literally... I fucking knew he was gonna try and push us over. Midas already has an arm out and is not letting this Sphinx try and shove Astrea off a cliff into the void. Absolutely not.
I made you once I came. Fine.
Is this gonna be quick?
Darling, you have plenty of time to get to your precious island.
You all keep saying that. I don't have time for this. I have to go.
Are you dying, Taty?
Yeah,
Aren't we all dying?
Yes.
Not in,
And they'll
like,
line you up
not in like the grand scheme of things way.
with your back facing the void. And it is clear that in one quick, swift movement, you guys could get pushed into it.
This guy.
I literally have an arm behind Astrea.
Straight at you, Nyx.
I die.
And will say, my darling, this thing all things devour, birds, beasts, trees, flowers, gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones into a meal. What am I?
I fucking hate riddles.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, yeah.
I read The Hobbit.
Correct. Something
Oh,
your
thank
friend
God.
has plenty of.
I feel like Midas and Cheryl, like,
Yeah, pretty much. I would have the actual wisdom and intelligence as a character to know this. But me as a human being, not being a Nix, yeah, no, I'm fucked. I hate
Please, it's like,
riddles.
fuck, riddles. Fuck.
And do you know what is in this vault?
No.
No.
Treasure of the ages.
Has my father ever told me?
More time.
Do any of you use
Great.
a bow and arrow?
Me?
You must choose one person to go in, and go in alone to face the trial.
I get +2 to arrange things because of my fighting.
Any volunteers? You don't have much time this time.
Are we gonna like
It
run
was an
and
arranged
scissor
challenge.
it?
A one?
Are you doing it or am I gonna do it?
I'll do it.
Nix? What?
If they're
You
saving,
don't do
You
range.
died!
Astrea, I'm gonna push you forward. This is your doing. Let's go.
Well,
Technically, it's my doing, but
The Time Island in general.
yeet. Well, I guess it's me.
Astrea. Good.
it's your home.
Would you
Oh,
like to
yes.
step through the door now?
Or win later? I feel like I have to go now.
Come with me, and they'll put their hand at your back, and you notice that they place it low, like they expect wings, and then they kind of like chuckle and they put their hand up further.
Oh, that was rude.
And they
Be careful.
walk you to these doors, and you pass right through them, as if they were a mirage to the rest of you. And on the inside, they look at you and go, okay, well, here's your choice. And they'll wave their hand. And when you walk through this beautiful, like dark scenery, this bleakness of this island turns into this divine white energy with gold speckles that kind of flitter throughout the air. And you see a beautiful pedestal on the left and a beautiful pedestal on the right. Gold inlaid and ivory climbing up the side. And on one of them, you see a set of sphinx wings. And on the other, you see a quiver with 20 arrows.
In your head, Midas, you're gonna hear, I'm being given a choice of wings or fucking bow and arrow.
These are no ordinary quiver, my dear. This quiver will help you attain that prophecy you so desire. For these are the arrows of Empyrean slaying. But you must make a choice. And a choice alone. And you feel Midas's connection dim. And they kind of do that flickering in and out like that first sphinx, and poof, they're gone as you stand in the middle of this white marbled area with your choice. We're gonna go to break.
Do I also feel?
You
the
also
connection?
feel. You absolutely feel it dim.
Feel the cut.
He's panicking.
The lunch is dead.
I'm sorry, does he going like this? I was like, is it John Cena?
That's my choice. Da, 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 da. Yep.
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh
So,
boy. Oh boy.
so stoked,
Fuck,
so
I'm,
stoked, so stoked.
I'm a fickle bitch. Fuck.
We are going to take a 10-minute break. we are going to see you very soon. We're going to play Words on Stream here in a minute. So after our beautiful ad by Evelyn sometimes plays, we'll have that Words on Stream up for you guys. We'll be back at 10 minutes. Fill up those waters. Get ready for some amazing stuff. We'll see you very soon.
See you soon.
Hello and welcome back. I hope that you had a good rest, got some stuff going, and got that water. We've had a lot of crazy people in today, so I just want to do a quick little shout out to Rooster Teeth for the raid. I want to shout out to everyone on TikTok who has been following, sharing. Thank you guys so much. As Yessie said, body doubling with y'all is helping me get stuff done, and that is the best thing. That's what we love to hear, because listening to D&D is just like the best way to vibe and get stuff done. So thank you so much for that. But I'm gonna go through real quick. Thank you so much, Ashley, for the follow. Captain, not Bailey. Overload, Aaron plays D&D. JJ, Carl, Ricky, Dallas, AMW, Echo Spark, Brooke, Kit Kat, and I'm a Master Pro. Thank you so much for all of those follows and for being here. And all of those amazing people in chat who I haven't shouted out, like Bard's Tale, welcome in. Zoder, welcome in. And all of you amazing people. So thank you guys so much. All right.
I have some decisions to make. Some very
You
tough
have
ones.
some decisions to make, don't you, Astrea? Because
It's like a decision.
A decision. A pair of wings stands before you. One's much like the ones you used to have, and a quiver with arrows of Imperium slaying that also seem to lay out before you, and it's kind of beckoning you to choose one.
Would I know what those arrows do?
Make me an Arcana check.
I was about to say, I feel like I am unfamiliar with that.
I mean, you have been told that it's going to help you,
but
in your goals.
Well. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do my roll, and something just dawned on me. Okay, where'd you go? Come on, Arcana. Wee. Come on. If not, I'll roll it in person. It was a me. Whatever.
All right.
That's gonna be a 16.
He told you that these are arrows of Imperium slaying. Imperium is not a word that you've heard too often thrown around in these plans. It's a very old word for Titan kind. And it alludes to something deeper in the history. But you do have a feeling that these arrows would possibly give you some type of advantage on Sidon and Lutheria and other Titans if it came down to it. I'd help you in killing Versi as well.
Mm-hmm. No one else knows that. I'm not gonna touch anything, but I'm gonna like walk around the pedestal that has the wings, like really surveying them. Like, do they look like exactly like mine, or is there something different about them?
They are a literal carbon copy of what your wings supposed to look like. The notches, the divots. It even has that one feather with the clip tip that you remember.
But how? I mean, magic to reattach them to me. And she'll slowly walk over to the other pedestal and walk around where the arrows and the quiver like are, and she's going to survey that, knowing that Midas and herself like had that talk with Kentamane, and he has asked us not to kill his children. And so does Astrea take it for assurances as a backup plan, as security? Or do I leave it because I will literally anger one of the gods of creation? Like that's a tough choice. If these arrows kill titans,
Are you familiar with the arrows of slaying, by the way? And above table, are you familiar with what they are?
it's been a while if I've ever had to deal with them.
Okay, arrows of slaying. Arrows of slaying are focused on a specific type of creature. So these are specifically meant for Imperiums, which you do know ish that the Titans are those. This word. When the arrow pierces, they have to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or take an extra 60/10 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Half if they succeed.
So still decent. So it assists with doing additional damage. If they go after Titans, can they go after what would essentially be gods, like the Fates?
They are not Empyreans.
That would be one of the things that... Ooh.
And there are 20 arrows, by the way.
Only 20.
Yeah,
10 and 10.
Sign on.
I wish I had my connection with fucking Midas. Because, I mean, I'm good at lying my ass off, but the wings are going to be kind of fucking obvious.
And as you sit here and try to contemplate,
Go to them.
between them. Oh no, I'm not done with you yet.
Oh no!
Oh no! Wow.
Rude.
Sorry, DMing makes my Dom side come out.
What Dom side?
This is the only time you will see me be a fucking sub, okay?
You see a mirror image of yourself appear out of the ground, your shadow kind of peeling off of your body and manifesting into a black visage of yourself. And it looks at you and goes, oh, come on, just take the wings. You know you want them anyway.
I know!
Oh, what, are we giving good now for these lot? You don't really care for them.
Okay. Old me. Haven't been off the island. Here's the thing. I've been around with them. I mean, one of them I got to re-know. They're not bad.
But Gaius was more fun. I mean, Midas, we
Okay.
can keep that one. But
Okay, I know you are not actually me for that comment in and of itself. If anything, I was using Gaius, and that was
sure.
being tricky. I did nothing. No.
But even though we were using him, he was still fun, wasn't he? Come on.
The fun's a loose definition. I'm worried about Kentamane. We may all die, but I'm afraid of him. He spared me and Midas, and we have not even told anybody else what has happened. And I don't know if anybody else can go in this room or what, if this is it.
We will pop outside for a minute as the four of you have been waiting what seems like an eternity.
Midas is freaking out because the connection is gone and he's probably arguing with the Sphinx trying to get in.
The Sphinx isn't there, it's just a door. And as you go up to the door and attempt to go through it yourself, it's solid.
I'm like pushing it. I'm like trying to like shoulder, like crash into it, trying to open it.
Shoulder into the door. The Sphinx, like a Cheshire cat popping out of the door, kind of pops out and goes, "Please don't break anything," and then pops back in.
Then let me in, Astrea. Astrea, are you okay?
Stella!
Do any of us have the knock spell?
I'm sorry, does what?
I said, do any of us have the knock spell?
No, I have shatter, I think.
I don't think that's gonna help us here.
I can smite the
You
shit
still
out
have
of
the
it.
milk still.
I
Are we almost done?
politely
Is
knock
Astrea
on
done
the
yet?
door. If you don't stop, I'm going to silence you. And I turn back to the door and I knock on it politely.
And as you knock, the same hierarchical Sphinx pops out and goes, "Not you, no. It wasn't you. The party did not choose you. Sorry." It pops back in.
I knock again.
It's silent.
Right on his forehead.
I beat at the door then. I won't keep being a persistent little shit.
Yeah, no, if I can break the door, I will.
Oh my god, you all are going to die. Great. I think I've made my decision.
The only other time the telepathic connection has been broken is when like one of us is like dead. So
Only
Yeah.
Astrea felt that.
As you guys all beat
I
on the
assume
door,
it's been communicated. It's still jarring.
it is a tough door. It is a very thick metal. It is a vault sealed, and it exists.
Make an attack roll against the door.
You can certainly
God.
try.
Well, what happened to Midas? He got a concussion from running into the door.
And then he fell into the void.
So an unarmed strike would just be my strength and proficiency.
Yes.
Break your hand.
What is our current proficiency score?
3.
3.
3.
So Tides of Chaos. Natural 20.
Absolutely. How much damage do you do?
Since I am just a fighter, I do 5 points of damage to the door.
Double,
As you punch into the door,
Actually 10 points of damage because of I'm
the
shouldering
door
it. Just
buckles a little and a dent appears. And as the dent appears, a crimson red blood will start to fall down. And it is a very bright red.
I look at your shoulder and I'm like, is that your blood?
I don't think that's my blood.
And
Am
it's
I
not like
bleeding?
trickling down. It is gushing down the
It's like The
side of
Shining?
the store.
I'm gonna
The
take
door
my
is a mimic.
cloak and wrap it around Midas's eyes. Absolutely not.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Mhm.
Is the door made out of metal or stone?
Apparently flesh.
It's a mimic.
This
Hold
one's
on
actually
one
a
sec.
mimic.
Doors on
It
it.
is made out of adamantine.
You dingus.
Is that
You
stone?
dingus.
That is a
No, it's
Titan
very,
metal.
very hard, super hard metal.
The hardest metal, actually.
Yeah. The hardest of hard.
It's black,
got
but has
like
a
an
clear green
insane-
sheen in the candlelight.
You
It's not like
sure
an
you
insane
didn't
AC.
hurt yourself?
They don't seem to be any illness.
Okay,
Cool.
so we punched. Hang on, point of order. Midas punched the adamantine door, and the door is bleeding.
I shouldered the
Uh-huh.
door and the door is bleeding. Yes.
And Midas is not like if I like wipe off his fur, he's not bleeding.
Nope.
I only have fur on the lower half.
Or okay, well I
Nice bruise.
if I pat your arm awkwardly.
I mean, Midas is fine.
Well,
Sorry, Max, go ahead.
I hover over the top of what I presume is a blood pool forming beneath us.
It definitely forms this pool kind of in front, and it has this beautiful sheen to it, almost completely reflective.
Gross.
Well-
I hate it. And I'm not there.
Hi, Mr. Sphinx Man behind the door.
He pops back up. Yes.
The fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want that one touching it anymore, so this way he can't look at it.
Okay, well, in order to get him to stop, just one point of clarification: the cat's still alive, right?
Oh,
For now.
the Sphinx is totally fine.
Cool. Thanks. I turn to Midas. I'm like, she's fine.
I
Okay,
don't
so do we
believe him.
It's probably
well-
because she's supposed to be doing this alone, and some magic-y crap is happening that's cut your connection because that's cheating.
And Midas, because
just
they love
worried
to fuck
about
with
her.
people, only you hear a
It's
small
cheating.
whisper of, well, perhaps it's a trick.
Great.
Midas is gonna just go up a couple of steps and just sit down and just kind of put his head on his knees and just like
My poor baby.
you
Oh, no.
the entire time you guys have
Shoulder
been
to society.
on this island, Midas has been definitely like extremely on edge. As much as like he and Astrea will occasionally be like, aha, funny childhood memory. This is not a place he associates necessarily with joy and happiness of his childhood. When you're 10 for 500 years, that fucks with a man. And so like he just is very his shoulders are very tight. He is very like withdrawn into himself, and he's just kind of like gonna just sit down and just kind of
Gregor's immediately gonna kneel down and just place a hand on his shoulder. Like tight squeeze, like, we'll get through this. Okay, Astrea will be fine. She's been through worse bouts than this.
I don't like this place.
I'm going to cast heroism on Midas. More of a symbolic gesture than anything else.
Yeah. Hey, we don't know what's gonna happen. I'll take those temporary hit points.
Yeah, you get 4 temporary hit points. You're immune to being frightened, and essentially, I'm imbuing you with bravery.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
And
Great.
back on the inside. Oh, come on. Make a choice already. You're so slow.
You know what? I always have all the time in the world. Would I know for like true to my gut, everything of my being, that if I took these wings, they would be attached back to me? Like I would get my wings back. Maybe I wouldn't turn into a sphinx, but I would have my wings back.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Fuckery?
Oh, a sphinx would never mess around.
Mm-hmm.
Make your choice. And this time, as they say, make their choice, their body deforms a little bit, and a wicked smile opens as gnarled teeth start to form. Perhaps you choose neither. Perhaps you're just a coward.
I'm weighing my options. You little shit.
I know the mirror is quite irreplaceable at this point.
You know. She's gonna take some steps towards a pedestal. And that pedestal is gonna have wings on it. She knows what promise and an oath type thing her and Midas made to Kentamane. And we all know what oaths and promises mean. And we said we would not kill Sidon and Lutheria. So the safe bet to make sure no one gets them, to make sure this happens, is to take her wings.
Are you going to grab them?
Are they booby trapped?
That don't seem like it.
Seem like it.
Disintegrate now. Imagine.
Like-
Sorry.
She kind of like goes up and like goes to like touch it with like a finger, just like make sure they're real. Like you can see them. This
Absolutely.
does
And
her finger
as you
go right
touch
through them?
you feel that velvety softness of your wings.
Yeah.
Satin-like texture as you run your finger through.
They're very real. Okay, but how am I going to get them on my body?
Duct
Or
tape.
grab them already.
Oh my god, you're literally like the worst inner monologue. So go and grab her wings.
And the wings flitter in your hands.
It's a weird
They kind of
feeling.
Flap just a little before turning into yarn and unraveling
Those
from the bottom.
cunts. Those cunts, I knew it.
And as it slowly unravels in your hands, it turns into 50 feet of rope.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Every
And-
adventurer needs 50 feet of rope.
We're about to go into
Yeah.
the void. At least put it around me.
Kind of rope.
The Hierarcho Sphinx pops in and goes,
Elfin rope?
Sphinxes are quite fickle and, well, quite selfish, so I kind of expected this one. You were probably the
There
wrong one to
was
bring in
more
here.
than just me being selfish and fickle. I made a promise to the god of creation, or at least one of them.
I'm just imagining Astrea with the ball of rope.
I'm slowly
And-
winding it into a ball.
They put their hands on your forehead and go, such a pity, and push you back. And as you get pushed back, you feel as the room goes, and you pop back on the outside of the door, dragging your feet along the side. You see where your feet actually pull the red liquid back, and you stomp your feet with a little bit of a splash.
Ew. Who died?
I spring up and I yank the cloth off my eyes and I just grab Astrea. Is the
Okay.
telepathic connection back?
It is. A second they passed through the door, you felt it.
Your husband tried to shoulder the door down.
Oh, goodness gracious. Not good.
The telepathic thing from the rings disappeared and I was really worried. I thought you were dead.
Oh, no. They didn't want me to cheat.
Told you!
They didn't want me to cheat with my choice.
Okay.
Well, that was great. We should probably get going.
We should go meet up with your dad.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
what I thought.
there it is.
Damn it.
There it is.
There he is. Come
and
on.
as you hear that last roar, that third roar, you find yourselves transported to an alien world.
Oh,
Overhead,
God damn it.
I'm an
the
alien,
sky
guys.
is black and starless. The ground is a mosaic of your own horrified faces. It looks as if you were buried beneath the earth, your heads thrown back and your faces locked together in grotesque patterns. An obsidian moon hangs low in the sky and blood drips from its craters, splashing to the ground where disembodied faces lap at it greedily.
A little weird, but
The
okay.
blood pools at your feet and begins to take a hideous form, gigantic floating brains, which snap, their cruel bird-like beaks reaching towards you with hideous tentacles.
What in the mind flare area are we? Am I actually a mind flare?
And you hear poof, poof. And through the darkness, a face kind of curls out from the darkness, this black void, a feathery like face as you are in front of the Androsphinx. And he breathes out. And you feel the warmth of his breath as he exhales on the party.
Daddy
Hi,
drinks.
Dad. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Hello, sir.
Everyone like bow or some shit.
Yeah, Midas is already like doing it. Like,
Fine.
Follow suit.
These are
The
my
faster you bow, the
friends.
faster we get out of here, Taty.
That's not the problem.
It's me.
It's me.
Meow. It's me meowing, shaking in my boots.
Are you an Androsphinx? Did I miss the memo there, ma'am?
Yep.
She's under me like I am.
hello, sir.
Hello.
Long time no
no.
see. These are my friends. I've made friends that are not other sphinxes.
And he kind of gets back on his front feet and he kind of extends out his back as he kind of postures and looks down. And these are the heroes of the prophecy.
I'm pretty sure like two of them really are myself and Midas and Nyx here. At some point to like them. I think we just kind of got roped into it because we're with Taty and Gregor.
You're
Hero.
heroes as well.
Oh, don't know about me.
Something like that. You guys are
Heroes of
great.
something?
So, would you like me to eat your flesh, your
Oh
memory?
my god. So rude. No, hello.
And as he says
hi.
that, he's gonna curl his jaw, his back, and he's gonna kind of, you're gonna see his tongue kind of flick on his sharp teeth from each one down. Fine. Astrea, let's start with you.
Mm-hmm.
You incompetent fool.
Okay.
That's not fair or true.
Agreed.
Same.
Coming from the one that I was supposed to protect. Seems like it's quite true. Midas, I've looked through the telescope, so tell me. And I'll kind of flick his tongue through his teeth once again. Were you there when the original prophecy was given?
No. I was
Were
given
you
my
even
own.
admitted?
No. But I have my own prophecies and my own destiny I'm working on, and it happens to align with theirs.
Feels like you were quite late to the party, was it not?
Late or not, I still showed up.
And we have whoever to thank for that. And then it's going to turn back to Astrea. You kept them from us.
She's gonna get kind of brow furrowed and put that one finger up like she normally does when, listen here. Respectfully. Absolutely respectfully. I know what our rules are when anyone arrives. Respectfully, fuck you. When anyone arrives to the island, they're typically here coming to ask questions, gain knowledge, anything like that. But also, we don't like intruders, so if they show up, we typically curse them or worse, kill them. And when a child shows up, and do you really think that I would tell you? Scared? Not unsure of where they're at? Dropped somewhere where they could possibly get killed?
Do you like your secrets, Astrea? He's going to kind of look down and see that you have a ring on. And I see that you've bound yourself to another soul.
Not fully yet. And she's gonna like kind of shyly kind of like look at Midas real quick and be like, so yeah, about hiding Midas and finding him again as like, I don't know, an adult. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're engaged. Funny how that works.
Gregor in the background.
And he kind of flicks his tongue along his teeth once again. So, tell me, will they still want you when you're done with your oath? Or are you just drawn to self-pain? Are you just drawn to inflicting your own harm over and over?
Probably more of the latter. When you're stuck in an island for forever, not allowed to go anywhere else. What better way to get out?
Kind!
It's
We
not
don't
all it
belong
cracks
out
up to
there.
be. Oh. What do you know about being out there?
I've seen it all. How they fight. War is never ending. They're idiots. Imbeciles. Let them off to their 300 years apiece as if it'll ever continue again. Do you really think you're about to go and save Sidon Lutheria with what, your words?
That's what we're good at. But have you thought about this? Why do people wage wars? It's not just to conquer and to take and to claim. There are other reasons. Have you thought about that?
We do not meddle in the affairs of everyone else. We have it good.
Who said I was meddling? Meddling is taking people when they come to this island and cursing them for knowledge.
You said it yourself. You're not really part of this prophecy. You just happen to be there.
Well, no, Astrea, Midas, and Nyx are part of the prophecy.
No.
He did not just do that.
Oh, he did.
I am gonna hold Taty back.
How about this? You came, and I thought you learned a lesson. I thought you learned not to deal with others and meddle in their affairs, to cause them harm, to go places where you're not wanted. So, I have a riddle to see if you truly understand what you're meant to do to become a better person. And he'll lean down, and his tongue will kind of lick his lip this time, and you'll feel his breath, the heat. It may be given, not taken or bought. What the sinner desires, the saint may not. Of what do I speak? And the four of you feel silence cast on you.
Really? 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 You're going to silence them?
Well, that one was quite annoying.
Sometimes she can be a little much, but it's her charm. That's your charm.
And this one is to test your trueness. I did hear from the Hieroglyphs that you're still selfish.
Oh. You think that I didn't learn? I took and went for my wings rather than the weapon. Because I made a promise to Kentamane. And you said, let's not wage war and they will keep doing things. So why would I go for a weapon?
How do you intend? And like, I am genuinely curious. How do you intend on not killing them? And they're going to look over at Nyx and go, huh, I mean, that's their whole goal.
Nobody said anything about killing. There are, once again, more than one way to accomplish goals.
Skin a cat?
Oh, of course. I've already been skinned. I've been de-winged to hold on to my power. I sold my soul, if anything, to hold on to something here, and I don't know why, if this is the way that I'm constantly treated. Out there, you say that I'm not wanted, I'm not anything, but there are people out there who care. And there are people out there who, to answer your fucking riddle, will forgive. And give forgiveness.
And he smiles. And he goes, you're right. There are people out there that will forgive. Just like I had to learn to forgive you. And forgive myself for harming you.
That's rich coming for you now.
Well, you know us Sphinx, we do love a show.
Facts. Very dramatic.
Astrea, as you have said the word forgiveness, you feel a lightness come over you. As everything that has kind of happened to you hurts a little bit less. Losing your wings, selling your soul, making deals, all that has kind of weighed on you for right now feels less heavy. And the Sphinx leans in and goes, "Perhaps you've taught me something after all."
And what might that be?
Just gonna look around at the lot of you. Well, you're not all lost causes. Even you, darling. It's gonna give you a very slow wink towards Tatiana. But rules are rules, Astrea. They must pass a riddle if they wish to get off this island as well.
Uh-huh. Okay.
For each one that fails, I will devour them. And he's gonna reach forward, and his claw's gonna kind of come up and drag along the floor, the scraping on your mosaiced faces on the ground. And he's gonna touch your forehead, and all the memories that you have forgotten are gonna come flooding back.
I think I'm going to be sick.
And the silent spell comes over you, Astrea, and and removes itself from Midas. Hi.
Oh no. Hi.
You do look divine.
There's a lot of layers to that statement.
There was, and I was really proud of it.
There's a lot of layers there.
Riddle me this.
Sphinxes and Minotaurs, man.
Okay, Riddler.
I am the first part of Nestor, the last part of Orion, the first part of nothing, and the final part of man.
Mm.
If you get it wrong, well, I'll
Okay.
take you flesh by flesh.
Okay. Okay. So, can you repeat that for me or possibly provide it in a text format?
The first part of Nestor,
First part
the
of
last
Nestor.
part of Orion. The first part of nothing, and the final part of man.
Okay, so the first part of Nestor, the last part of Orion, the first part of nothing, and the final part of man.
Kind of gets in a little closer, licking those carnivorous teeth.
Okay, I am so bad at riddles. And I'm so scared of the consequences. Because of
As
who
you look
I-
over towards your party members, they are flailing.
Is it the letter N?
It is.
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh my god.
And he kind of nuzzles you a little bit, and kind of the silent spell drops on you as it comes up on Nyx next.
Are we all still silenced?
All of you are silent. He is dropping it one by one when these riddles go.
As Midas, like, I guess, says his answer, Astrea's like going. And she's like cussing him out.
Nyx. Tell me, dear, what could you catch but not throw? Perhaps you should look at your party members as well.
A cold?
I'll let it go. That works. And you feel yourself being choked out by that silent spell. The voice just gone again.
He's adjacent.
And then it drops on Gregor.
I guess we're about to be in-laws. Nice to meet you.
The urge to eat you right then and there was so strong.
Sorry, I have a girlfriend.
Fine. Then I could always eat your dragon instead. We could use less of those.
Give me your riddle.
You see Astrea turn and look at Taty and go.
Those dragons were never meant to be gods. I never was. Am always to be. No one ever saw me. No one ever will. And yet I am the confidence of all. To live and breathe upon the midnight's call.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Let me repeat, maybe slower for you.
Thank you. I'm
This
going
is
to
your
tell
second life,
nine.
after all.
Third.
I never was, am always to be. No one ever saw me, no one ever will. And yet I am the confidence of all, to live and breathe upon midnight's call. Perhaps you'd like to look at your members. Who are doing a stellar job, I will say.
I know, it's...
Oh, that got weird.
C is for cookie? What? Okay, time forward. Future?
Not quite.
Oh.
Tell me, what is on the breath of midnight's call?
Breath of Midnight's Call. I know, I'm losing it, guys. Listen, I gave all my brain cells to Midas to get the letter N.
I'll give you some time, and it'll cast silence on you
Yeah.
to let you think. And it'll come up on Tatiana next, dropping the silence. Cursed, aren't you?
Was it the snake hair or the sunglasses in the dark? I mean, I know that I'm pretty cool, but
It's so brutal out there in Thylia.
it is what it is.
Famine, war, curses. Nonetheless, your whittle, we are not flesh, feather, scales, nor bone. Yet we still have fingers, thumbs of our own. I'll go slower for you as well. We are not flesh, feather, scales, nor bone. Yet we have fingers and thumbs of our own.
I'm wearing them gloves.
Correct. Perhaps it's the headband doing you in. I'm sure without it, you'd be... Never mind. And silence caps over you. Oh, you're not even wearing it. That's right. You gave it up. Damn it. Dang it.
That's why I'm so smart.
You're so pretty. And it'll fall once again on Gregor, the silence falling. And goes, do you have an answer yet, darling? I know we have all the time in the world, but maybe this will make it harder to get out of
Can I
here.
get this in text form so I can read it? My brain's just not grasping the whole thing.
If you recite it again, I'll put it in chat.
I never was, am always to be. No one ever saw me. No one ever will. And yet, I am the confidence of all. To live and breathe upon a midnight's call. I haven't been looking at chat. I wonder if chat's been going ham on this.
Confidence. Everybody got all the easy ones.
Perhaps your journey is to really end here.
It possibly is.
I'm sure you taste great, a millennia.
I'm
Marinade and everything.
I thought the same.
Fucking brain.
Nothing like marinating in a crypt.
Delicious.
Thank you for having the Lion King memes ready. About time for death number 4.
Are you pointing at me? All right, because I've learned forgiveness and I do love Astrea ever so, he'll drop the silence spell. Last chance to save your boy.
Not today, but
What?
Tomorrow.
Good. So you the one they drag around? Are you the
that's
the
usually
brawn
me.
of the party?
After the 3rd death, you start losing a few brain cells.
It's not all there. Maybe I should give the headband to you.
Oh,
I don't have much use for it.
Well, congratulations, you've lived another day. And you can find yourself off of this island probably quicker than you realize. As for you, Astrea,
Oh, you're not done with me?
you always had a way of cursing others, but it seems like you're understanding that even our curses have an impact on Thylia.
Got me into the position that I'm in now. Obviously, I don't look like a sphinx, do I?
I do have answers for that if you'd like to hear it.
Oh, please. Enlighten
Obviously, it's
me.
not in our treasures, as you've so found, but you can restore to your former self, perhaps. that you have to deal with Varia.
Really?
Uh,
Really?
They are the ones that worked with the fates
But
to
what
come
if
up with
I...
that price.
Here's the thing. We're all knowing and you see things and everything. What if I kill the fates? Can I get them back then? Can I just take them back?
Killing the fates would undoubtedly reduce the hold this entire world has together. I think if you did that, well, who was the one who looked into the void? Which one of you looked at the telescope and saw that?
The one who wants to leave.
Well, perhaps the void is...
Wait, no, that's Midas.
Tatiana saw the aliens.
No, Midas saw the void.
Midas saw the void.
That's right, the last one, the nothing.
Perhaps you'll come to see that sooner. The fates hold this land together.
But what if I kill them and take their place? I do like string.
You're not powerful enough. You'll need 3.
I'll help you, Astrea.
It's not like I haven't cleaved myself into many smaller pieces. Deals can be made.
Well, shall we celebrate?
What do you have in mind, honestly? Because I have one thing in mind that would be great. Okay.
And the scene shifts. The mosaic tiles of your faces dissipate, and you find yourself at the stone table. And in front of you, laid
the stone
out
table?
on the stone table, give me 1 second because I need to look up something. Remind me of the name of the guy you kicked off of the cliff.
Key lime? Key lime.
Key Lime.
I don't think it's his real name, but it's Key Lime.
Remember.
It's Key Lime. That's all I know
I
him
have
as.
no idea what his actual name is.
Carl, that's the go-to name.
Keelan?
Or Keelan.
Yeah.
Keelan, and we kept
Thank
calling
you.
him Key Lime. I mean, that sounds right.
Evelyn,
Is
dearest,
now.
can you take out your headphones?
Oh, great.
Laid out on
Hey.
the table is what looks to be a dissected Keelan, guts pulled out, and it is raw, uncooked, and it's kind of pulled from the stomach and out, and laid out. The blood pools on the edge of the stone table and kind of trickles down into these small vials. He goes, well, those who are lost, especially those lost at sea, end up here, and, well, this is our feast.
Yeah. So, Dad,
Should be good.
for my good friends and I, that's great. I know it's kind of not what we feast on. You know what would be better?
I'm a vegetarian.
Do you have like a Wendy's around? This is no.
I have a better alternative. I mean, I don't want you to like. This is like all for you.
Oh. Okay. And what
It's all
do
for you. Well, forgiveness and all, and loving your daughter, and all these great little things. You could just send us off with a nice little parting gift. Because you love me, and because I've learned my lesson.
And what should your gift be?
I don't know, something in the fancy treasure vault? What are you doing there?
Add an ooh to the end of it, see if that helps.
Ooh.
Oh, I hated that.
I'm gonna have to do it in character. She don't.
It was flawless execution. I
Midas gets
still
an
was
anime
unprepared.
nosebleed.
I'm just saying.
Just gonna look up at the sky. Go. You've failed that test. I can't do that, but I know time is important right now. How long do you think you've been here?
I'm afraid to ask that question. It's probably been a lot longer than we should, and we're a little bit on a time crunch.
Well, perhaps I should send you back for you to... He's gonna wink and kind of go, meddle in those Thylean affairs.
Someone's gotta have one foot in the door.
And he'll kind of stand up as he kind of stretches out, and he does that cat front stretch. And his wings kind of splay out. And he looks at you all and goes, so, well, this has been fun. I do apologize. I didn't get to meet you as soon as I wanted to, Midas. Your mother wanted me to protect you and send you out early to prepare yourself to, well, in their words, they wanted you to kill those son of a bitches.
Yeah, that sounds like Mom. It is good to meet you, though. I mean, hopefully one day maybe can call you father.
Oh,
Don't
no,
push
don't.
it.
No. Even
Mm-mm.
I'm going to say no.
A single tear runs down Gregor's eye.
he's just gonna take Astrea's hand.
Before we leave, I know you don't leave the island. But if something were to happen, and I don't know, celebrations and stuff were to actually happen, would you come? Would you leave?
I will look for you in the telescope.
I think it might be busted.
It sure as fuck is busted, but we gotta go.
And as you say, we gotta go, another gold kind of flitters off of the ground and swirls around you all. Astrea, roll me a d6.
Cool. What's a D6?
What's a d6?
It's that
It's
triangle.
like-
I don't
Shape
use
one?
those.
It has a
What's a
6 on
D6?
it.
I have a cat ass on a 6, okay?
A lot of dice have
Yes,
sixes
yes,
on them.
Yes, yes.
It's a 2. A 2.
2 days have passed when you get back to the ship.
Thank God I rolled fucking low. Okay.
You were gonna roll a d20. They saved you.
Oh
Unless
my
you roll a d6.
My God. So we're on the boat again?
You are on a boat, and Kira runs up again and goes, "Oh, I see you're back.
Yes.
Where are we?
Oh. Time Island, Island of Time. It's where
Yeah.
I'm from.
It's where I spent 500 years as a 10-year-old.
I bought a souvenir, and she pulls out the telescope. Did you not catch me when I said I took it?
You did. And you absolutely did take it.
Guess he's gonna have to come to the wedding anyways. Can't spy on me now.
How do we even send that invitation? What do we postmark it?
It's Island of Time.
Did you get what you're looking for? But here.
I think so. Did you get what you were looking for, Astrea?
I didn't kill my father, that's for sure. I don't know if that's what I was looking for. I guess.
You sought absolution and you got it.
I guess for being a little shit. You know, I'm still a little shit. You can't take that away from me.
And we're going to pop over to the constellation map because he's going to give you one last boon.
Hey, I just finished the rest of my quest line.
So the blacksmith was Time Island?
Of course, it's fucking Forgetful Island.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Oh, a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
If you would have sailed to it, it wouldn't have appeared. It only appears if it wants
When it
to show
wants
itself.
to.
You would have wasted 2 days traveling to it.
Would have been
Not that I was
terrible.
excited for you to try
God.
that, but
I swore it was just here. So wait, this means
as you
that
look up in the sky and the blacksmith constellation is emblazoned upon it, and your quest can continue to try to return to true form. Do you want to try to return to true form? Emphasis on try.
I don't think Astrea wants to be a full sphinx. If anything, I think she just wants her wings back.
Okay.
That's it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Then I'm going to say that you complete your heroic tasks. And I'm going to give you your divine blessing, which I don't know if you've seen.
I feel like very, very early on when I was making my character, you got mad at me and you were like, why'd you put those on there? You don't get that yet.
You
I
have the
read that.
blessing
I
of the
remember
Sphinx. You gain immunity to psychic damage, the charm and frighten conditions, as well as any divination spell that you do not wish to be affected by.
Okay. Cool. Cool. No more psychic damage for me. I just dole it out.
And like clockwork, because that is a time pun. Jack
You hear
Peloton.
Time, the wizard, cackling in the background.
Son of a bitch.
Jack Peloton stumbles up on the deck and goes, "Okay, this was fun. I don't think this is where we were trying to go, though. Shall we set course there again?
Chimera?
Yes, Chimera
Trickster.
Island.
Trickster?
Yes.
I will put that on the list. This way. And you'll feel the winds pick up again as you guys set sail for the Trickster Island. Who's gonna make me that D100 roll?
Oh, you do it. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'll say
You guys
last
don't
time.
think I'm
Yeah,
lucky?
last time I did, I got us a shopping trip. Let's see if I can get us a brand new car.
You're gonna say that and the fucking Kraken shows up.
Don't do that.
That is a 10.
A whole 10. Well, fun fact about this island that you guys might not have been fully aware of is you're technically in the Forgotten Sea, not in the Cerulean Gulf anymore.
We're in a new place.
What was the number?
10.
10. As you guys are sailing on the first night, and I'll pop us back over on the first night, you see floating bodies in the water of sailors that have died on your ship. Not many have died on your ship, but you've lost a few. Namely in that battle, ship battle that you guys had. And it is as the seas kind of continue to move on, it's like a gentle reminder of times that you failed others. And one day is going to pass. So we head into the next day. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do before we continue on?
How did those bodies get out here? Weird.
Gregor is essentially just leaning on the mast, looking out at the bodies, kind of in deep contemplation about everything they've been through and those have been lost. Little flashes of memory of Freya, Diana, everybody they've met and lost.
When you are ready, roll me another D100.
Ellen, you want to do this one?
Sure, I'll do it. Use nice sparkles. 92.
Wowzers.
92. As you all are heading out on the sea and taking your last day, putting us at 30, you are officially halfway. You feel a low rumble around the ship, and moments later, a large whale breaches the surface of the water, and they have razor-sharp teeth, and one of the creatures has a corpse of a colossal squid in its jaw. Despite their ferocious appearance, the creatures showed little interest in your ship.
Astrea, look at those cool, weird whales.
What the fuck is going on out there?
No idea. There's a bunch
First it was bodies, now it's a whale with a squid? Anything
I
with-
found a
anything-
hydra.
What? Well, it has just gone downhill from there. Who is
Damn,
cleaning up
Ocean, you
these
scary.
waters? Is there anything like interesting or unique about this whale and thing?
Besides the fact that it's a whale with pointy teeth.
Teeth? Okay, so there are some whales who do have teeth.
They have teeth, but are they sharp and pointy?
Well,
It's
kind
a
of.
whale.
Now I have to Google orca teeth.
Oh no.
I was
They're
gonna say
round.
orcas have
They're-
it, and
They don't have
um,
sharp teeth. I believe their teeth are rounder because it's more for like breaking things.
I was gonna say sperm whales have sharp teeth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's weird that I have whale facts.
One of
That's
the
a
first
weird
things that
thing to
comes
know.
up is sperm whale teeth. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
all. Yeah, that sure sucks.
All I could think of was Moby Dick, and I was like, that motherfucker has teeth.
Oh yeah, he's a sperm whale.
Yep.
Nothing of interest, nothing too crazy. Just some beautiful sights along your way.
Sure.
And it is on the 30th day that you find yourself.
With my shield. It's been 10 days.
Your shield.
We have a delivery.
A stork
Sorry.
will appear and give you your shield back.
Yes. No,
Wow,
the
that's
important thing
weird.
here is okay. So the reason I had to ask is because traditionally, what you can do with this shield is you can take the head of a medium or small creature and stuff it in the lion's mouth. However, once you use whatever feature the face comes with, it disintegrates. But getting the eyes installed, I don't lose access to
Powers.
the petrification.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Your ship approaches a curved island that wraps around a wide blue lagoon. A small, craggy mountain marks the island's high point. Despite the lagoon's calm waters, a number of abandoned ships dot the shore. Most are intact, but some have obviously begun to succumb to age and rot. No other sign of civilization can be seen with the natural harbor of the lagoon on the hulks. And those who would like to can make me a perception check.
Yeah. Any chance I get to roll? Please.
I play dice roll game. I want to roll dice.
I want to roll bad.
Me and Midas both.
Yep.
I got a 16.
The 13 boys.
I got a 21.
21, all right. Midas, what'd you get?
13.
Astrea?
16.
Gregor?
13.
Next, if you're there. Okay. And Tatiana, you feel a pinprick of unease as you look at this crater and see these decimated ships rotted with time and age. Wind kind of still pulling at some of the masts as a piece of wood falls off into the water and breaks upon some stone. Noticed scratch marks on the ship. Large beasts' scratches upon the side. This is no island. This is just a crater of an old dead volcano.
Is it a layer?
Probably.
No.
What does the volcano look like?
A butthole.
No.
A crater!
A butthole
No.
like all volcanoes.
I refuse
No.
to do Butthole Island Part 2.
Okay, but Chad agrees. Is it a butthole?
No, it's just a large crater.
Should we go explore?
I don't like the feeling and the look of these boats.
Fucking.
So it's still a butthole.
So a butthole.
I
don't.
never die.
So okay,
Wish
so
it
we are
would.
on Chimera Island, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So
Wait
like,
a hot minute.
there's
Midas.
there's more to this than meets the eye. Like a chimera.
Well, oh, son of a bitch. I was gonna ask. I assume Midas or Astrea would remember better than Tatiana would. What are the other big animal thingies we have to fight? There's not a chimera among them, correct?
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I thought there was.
What? No.
Oh no, I'm thinking of, so if we get a chimera head, there's a thing we can make in the crafting
Yes.
portion of this module.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But that
I'm going
involves
to go ahead and use Divine
finding a
Sense.
chimera.
What was that
Which
one?
does what exactly?
Essentially, sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, another location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. Might as well use it.
None of this.
Nope, nothing.
I don't
My
know.
holy
what the-
powers tell me it's barren.
Uh-huh.
I think we should explore just a little bit.
I do too. How about this? Why don't we give it 12 hours, see what we find. If there's anything worthwhile, we'll check it out. 12 hours. If not, we'll regroup at the ship and take off.
I was gonna say like an hour.
Well, I don't know if you've looked at the shoes I'm wearing and then that ground. I'm good. I'm not that good. Why don't we split the difference? Have you seen my legs?
Honestly,
yeah, their legs.
I've got great fucking legs. No,
Yeah,
I'm not wearing other
look,
shoes.
And I'm sure they'd look great in a more sensible shoe.
I don't know what you're talking about, sensible shoes. Absolutely not.
Do we need a staff of healing?
Do we need a what does a staff of healing do exactly? If somebody says heal, I'm gonna hate you.
No, it
heals. That's literally what came out of my mouth. You need a chimera's goat head for that.
Yeah, so it works similarly to my my staff. So it has a number of spells within it, and it has a certain number of charges that recharge daily. So for Staff of Healing, it has Cure Wounds, Lesser Restoration, and Mass Cure Wounds.
I've heard a certain druid has one of these.
Yes, there's a druid
somewhere in another
somewhere
lab, another time,
in a foggy place that has one of these.
Vampires. Find out tomorrow.
She's got like 50 grandkids, man.
Are you guys docking?
I don't know. Do you want to give it a couple hours, and then if we don't find anything pressing, we can go?
Let's take a vote.
So we give it a few hours and search.
All for yay, put their hands up. All for no, put your hands up. 2v1, let's go. And undetermined, that's 2v1 to v1. Haha.
Astrea, we'll search a couple hours. If we don't find anything, I'm not fighting a chimera. I need to find Typhon Island. If this is not Typhon, well, I know this is Chimera Island. I'm so confused.
We know this is Chimera Island. We were told it was Chimera Island.
But why did we? I had a whole argument for this earlier, and you agreed with me.
This is Chimera Island. You know that.
I'm looking for something because I'm wondering if one of the.
I feel like I had an argument over something else. I think it was about we were talking about Titan. Talking about Titan, not chimeras.
And well, because I'm Typhon. What Typhon is? Typhon is.
Jack Sparrow will start to sail you into the crater.
Pelican?
Pelican. Nope. Guys, it's Pelican. It's Pelican. Oh no, don't copyright me.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Pelican.
So, okay, well, so question.
My inspiration was God damn. Who caught that? No one.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything. I need to find Typhon Island. I need to find an Afridi bottle still in order to end my family's curse. I don't know where either of these things are, but I am pissy. Is there an Afridi Island on this bottle, Jesus?
Jack is going to continue to sail towards the crater.
This motherfucker.
Until you guys give a definite no, we're not going.
You guys wanted to go here.
Do we think a staff? Okay, roll it back for a second. Above table, I am out of attunement slots. So unless Aliza wants a staff of healing, I will not be able to wield it.
There's a great new feat that you could totally take that gets you a full slot of attunement.
I know, but I'm saving that for something.
4 slots.
I'm saving that for something, and I'm going to talk to you about it because I need your help.
Aliza does not want the staff of healing.
10-4, we can leave.
I'm okay. I'm looking through the stories real quick because I don't want to leave if there is potentially a Titan I can save here, but I'm trying to figure out if that is a thing.
I
there's
don't
not.
think so.
I would know for certain there's not.
Yeah, definitely. You know. You know that one is at a barge, one is at a tower, holding up an island, and 3 of them are petrified.
Or 3 petrified, and the 3 that are petrified are all in the same place.
On a boat.
Maybe.
Right.
Well,
I'm gonna be real with it. You're not gonna like stumble across the petrified statue and be like, oh, it's a Titan. It'll be you'll know.
Okay, cool.
And I believe I've given you visions that they were together, and they were with Tatiana's mother.
Yeah. My mom's like at their feet.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
They are quite large. You will notice them.
And there's one on a barge and one in a tower.
Yes.
Okay. And they're not here.
No.
Okay, cool. So then in the effort, because I know that we all when I say we, I mostly mean me, overthink all of these problems. So Chimera Island is primarily for the crafting.
Yeah, I assume so. I'm not a healer. You guys are the healers. We all know what happened last time.
And
I can't get one shot by a Hydra.
And at this point, you hear the flapping of wings and a roar deep within the cave. The crater.
Nope. Turn around. We're gone.
Let's go.
I'm not fighting a Chimera.
Turn it around, Jack.
Back out of here.
To the chariot. That's our next.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
You're flipping the plan yet?
Flip it and reverse it.
All right, let's see what we can do here, though. So,
no, let's not see. No,
let's not see what we can do here. Okay,
I don't like the brownies.
It's not a check, so I wanna make sure it's
Make it a circle. Do like a circle. You know?
I'm gonna make it this weird symbol because I can.
Oh yeah, whatever.
That's it. You're like, I've been there, maybe.
D-fucking-9.
Yes, the infinity hourglass.
A circle is much better. I'll just do that.
Okay.
All right.
So
a circle means that you've been there, but you've not explored it. It's like unlocking a location. It's like grayed out, half grayed.
That's like a keyhole.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
the circle of
still have-
keys.
Oh, nope, can't say that.
Wow.
So we still have the ant, the dreamer, the spear, the bard, the queen, the chariot, the titan.
I know
in terms of things we don't know.
So I am all for going to the chariot next because that's the only other one that we actually discussed in depth, and I think
makes sense.
I agree with Heather.
I don't. I don't think
like to go?
I don't think. So I don't think that. So I understand the reasoning of Helios has a chariot, therefore that might be where the Garden of Helios is. The naming conventions suggest to me that that is not how that would necessarily work. Because we're not because they're as much as they're drawing inspiration, they're not drawing direct. So to me, with the naming convention so far, I still think we should go because we need to pick one and we should go. But I don't think, and I will own up if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's the naming convention.
We're going to the chariot. Fuck it. Do you want to do a rollie? Do you want to do some rollies?
No, I think we should go because
go
we need to go.
fucking
Because we need to go somewhere.
I thought you were talking about weed. I was like,
Are
what the fuck, Heather?
Hey, yo. We're gonna wild it out on the ultros.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to the chariot. Midas,
Pipe weed on your way.
yes, but Midas, I'm gonna hold up like 2 coins of platinum that obviously are from our shared stores. I'll be like, I'll give this to you if you're right and I'm wrong.
All right, I don't think that's the naming conventions, but I will take that bet.
And I'm just gonna put it back in our little party box like I had any say over it. That's right.
It stays.
It's gonna end up back in the party box, but you know.
Just knowing that
Midas,
you were right
if you're
and I was
wrong, you owe me something.
I can make that deal. And he's gonna wink at Astrea. And Astrea already knows what it is telepathically.
Gross. Is it more reading?
Yes.
So you guys head
your
off
son is reading in the next room.
to the chariot.
Very scholarly.
That will
Something
take you
like
down
Learned.
They read
to 9
very
sacrifices, by the way.
You are very loud when they read.
9 sacrifices as you continue down. And
Can I roll?
Someone roll me that D100.
Can I roll?
absolutely.
I want to roll. Do it. Ooh. That's a 38.
38.
Oh.
The day goes on, and it is a pretty smooth ride. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Wait,
day-
we're okay. No, we're at 9. I didn't update my
Huh?
list.
Day 29. Oh yeah, we're in the 20s.
Oh boy. I hate this.
I'm gonna do something I forgot to do the last time that we had a little 2-day thing, and I'm gonna pull out that little bottle of perfume that Midas had purchased a while ago, and kind of sitting with Astrea. Astrea's probably doing something smart and cool, and Midas is just kind of watching. And he's just gonna be like, this is for you. I thought you would like it. I wanted to do something.
So you know what's really weird? She's gonna sit it down and go, actually, and she's gonna rummage in her bag and go, look, I got you something at Butthole Island. I got our good friend to make a tiny little death sphinx. Its wings kind of go, woo.
He's gonna just, he's just gonna kiss her.
Gregor's gonna lean over to Taty. It's like, it is diabetes-inducingly sweet watching those two.
I wonder if they think the same thing, or if they thought the same thing about us.
I don't know. We haven't really been too open about it.
Well, no, but Astrea and I made eye contact while you were talking to her dad, and that's a conversation I'm sure is coming.
Oh, gotcha. That's gonna be fun. Oh, I need to have a talk with Midas about that sometime soon, but not right now.
Is going to be coming anyway.
I may have been silenced, but
I am though, Astrea. I am gonna kind of point at you and cast message because I don't want Gregor to hear this, but I'm gonna be like, okay, I need your help. By the way, can we talk later?
and I guess no matter where you're at, she's gonna be like, okay. I guess I do owe you for the headband.
You don't owe me for anything. I would have given it to you either way. You're the only logical person to take it, and I quite happen to respect you despite what may have happened in the past.
All right. We'll talk later.
I'm going to look at Midas like I think I'm casting message, but I'm not. I'm just thinking it.
I'll cast message. Is something up?
Oh no, I was just seeing how you're doing. You two are sweet. Her dad's a bit of a dick, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Worth
It
it.
was a fire fall from the tree.
That too.
No.
The voice of God just comes into our conversation.
There's
and thank
another
you-
one who's the same.
You got that right.
Am I the problem?
Thank you for saving my ass with the riddle. I thought I was done for.
Oh, I didn't. I did not figure that out. Astrea figured that out, and I did not figure that out.
Above table, I got a panicked message. Above table, I got a panic message, and I was like, "It's tomorrow," and Evelyn goes, "Oh."
I'm not good at riddles.
That's
I thought
why
it was the future.
I mean, it's close, but like,
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I thought it was the future too. Well, and then everybody kept doing this, and I was like, "Is it the moon?"
sunrise, sunset, So yeah, great. Do we want to do it this night, or do we want to do it the next night where we talk?
It's up to you. However confrontational you're feeling, I'm sure 100 questions are coming.
I'm down for whatever.
Do you plan on reading tonight?
I don't have to read every night.
Doesn't mean you can't.
I mean, true, but we can go have a conversation.
Poor Evelyn's face is beet red.
We can go have a conversation.
I'm doing my best here.
Reading. What all the kids do.
Nope.
So, Astrea will try to find, like, Taty where, you know, like, she's kind of, like, away from everyone and be like, so, the thing you want to talk about.
Okay.
And you have a lot to tell me.
Yep. Okay, and I'm gonna put my hand in the little bag I carry on that's on my thigh, and in the front pocket, you hear two little rocks clink together, and immediately I'm gonna be like, "Oh, turn into Gregor already." You gave me one rock at the very beginning of the campaign that has never left, and now I have two. But I'm gonna pull them out. You have to remind me what the other one was because I don't remember.
I think Tiger's Eye, but I'll go rewatch the episode and we'll clarify.
We'll have to figure, yeah, it's somewhere. But I'm gonna kind of hold up these goofy ass little rocks and be like, okay, see what you're wearing. I don't need anything fancy, but I want to do something nice, and I'm not nice. I don't do nice things for people.
I'm not going to answer that one. I mean, game respects game. We're both like this. I get it. But I'm not going to say anything. You've got two rocks.
I've got two rocks that Gregor has given me over the course of our knowing each other, and I would like to do something for him. Okay.
So you're thinking a ring or two rings?
Probably two, yes.
Okay. So we have like a green agate, right?
Yes.
That's the first one we got. The moss.
Yes. The moss green agate.
Whatever the other one is, we'll figure that one out later. Tiger's Eye. Now, do you want them like together, like split?
I mean, if we could.
Like what? Like both stones in one, both stones in the other. Like
yeah, like if we could kind of do a little bit together.
Okay. And no magic. You don't want any like fancy little properties.
Well, I mean, I would like to do something that's kind of, I don't know, a buff level of protection when we're near each other.
Okay.
Like, you know,
I am not raising either of your guys' AC. You already have like fucking 20s over there.
It's not. I wasn't gonna go for AC. Damn. I only have an 18. Thank you.
No, that's shield. There's no way.
No, it's an 18. It's only a plus 2.
I think if I do anything, it probably won't be AC related. Gotta let it rattle around in the brain a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to need some supplies. Like, I don't know. We might need to find some rings or some metal or additional things.
Well,
I can make it work.
I have I have a lot actually.
That in that weird little hoard of yours.
Well, so I'm carrying a claymore that has like a silver handle. I don't need the claymore anymore because I carry an axe.
Okay, so we can steal some of the metal from that and do something with it. Okay. Yep, just give it to me.
Okay, and I'm just gonna...
I'll work on it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm a wonderful little jewel crafter. They're going to be fantastic.
You, honestly, you really are, so yes. Thank you.
Yes, this will be fantastic, and I will have to hide it. So make sure no one else, I don't know, snoops. Midas knows better than to talk, so if he sees me working...
Well, so to be entirely honest, God love him, if he's busy, he's not going to think two things about it. He's going to be like, oh, Astrea's busy, got it, and walk away.
Cut away to Midas and Gregor tossing rocks to the bottom of, like, in the bottom of the ship to annoy Esther. It's like, what do you think the girls are doing?
Who knows? Probably something smart. And I chuck a rock at where I think Esther is. Did I hit you?
Lord have mercy, someone's gonna get possessed again.
Uh-huh.
No. We're
Stop throwing rocks at the fucking ghost.
I need someone to roll a D100 as we pass through the last night.
I mean, mine was pretty decent.
I'll do it again if we need. Or someone, I'll roll the tens. Someone roll the ones.
I'll roll honor.
Yes, yes, you do
roll
it.
The ones.
Yeah, roll the ones.
Roll the
roll
tens.
the tens.
Okay. With our powers combined, we have a
36.
It's another calm, peaceful night.
Yes!
The power of love.
28
Smooth
days
sailing.
remain. 28.
It's not bad.
The island ahead is completely shrouded in fog. And when you sail close enough to properly see through this haze, you find a rocky cliff that has formed a natural plateau. Elevating the island's landscape far above the water, you see shrubs and other plants spilling over the top of the cliffs, and you hear a strange trumpeting call of exotic beasts from further inland.
Was it more giraffes?
Are we about to meet an elephant for the first time?
4 stars.
4 stars!
Jack
Oh my
Pelican
god. Oh, they're horse stars.
guides. Fucking hell. I hate it
Jack
here.
Horseman!
Guides the ship to the side of the cliff, releasing the gangway on top. And as you guys look out to this plateau, you are face to face with a young man who greets you, is readily there. Beautiful blonde hair, golden chains across the neck. A sun, a pendant hangs across his pecs, just balancing in between them. He wears what looks to be like a sash across his waist, and golden coins kind of drape across his lower body just above the knee. And his chiseled body has kind of flecks of gold kind of just inlaid into it.
I have a fucking type.
He himself just kind of sparkles, and the sun that kind of shines down on him does glint off of his own skin as
This
he kind
is
of
the skin of
rustles
a
it
killer.
back. His lips plump. And he looks at you all and goes, "Hello. The name is Helios.
Oh,
Pleasure to meet you."
nice to meet you too.
Lovely!
I pull out a piece of paper and I write a little IOU 2 platinum and hand it to Tatiana.
I'm just gonna under my arm take that. Tatiana, lovely to meet you.
Straight's just gonna wink at Midas, like,
He's gonna hold a hand out to you, Tatiana. As you grab his hand, you feel those calloused hands from a hard-working man. And he's going to go, I am the sun god. Pleasure to meet you. And that is where we're going to end today.
Paris is looking nice this year.
Astrea, a little message pops in your head. That guy's kind of hot.
Paris is looking great this time of year.
Yup.
Wow.
So,
you guys can be my suns and I'll be the moon.
Hey, Paris is burning.
Hey, yo.
Oh,
you guys
no.
ate through some days this session.
Whoa.
But
Yeah.
we are less than halfway through the Oath of Peace ending. It's coming upon you guys very, very quickly.
Coming up pretty quick.
We've been gone for a month.
Do you feel ready to you have been actually gone for a month? Are you guys feel like you're prepared to fight Sidon Letheria yet?
No.
No.
I have a plan. Don't worry. I have a plan.
I
You
got an
always
axe
have
that
a
can sense
plan.
them.
I got a plan.
I thought you said I have an ass that could sense them. I'm not going to lie. Caught me
I
so
mean-
off guard.
Now that's an ass
Well,
that
like-
don't quit.
Okay. I mean, I
No.
guess, sure.
Although it just occurred to me that if we're hunting for these random titans and we don't know where they're located, literally the axe of Xander can sense titans nearby. I have a radar.
True.
Damn
True,
it!
true.
I always forget.
Hey, pistachio pancakes. Astrea's
nearby.
gone off against two gods for the most part, and she hasn't died yet.
She took one hit and almost died.
Twice, but all keyword almost.
Actually,
had a
Astrea is the
nickel
only
for-
person who has not died in this party.
If I had a nickel for every time Astrea pissed off a god and got hit with 5d10 lightning damage, I'd have two nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
What can I
Also-
say? I'm electric.
Also, we're extremely overpowered level 8s.
You are. It is kind of brutal making challenges and in
I'm
fights.
literally
The only reason the
dual
Hydra got
wielding
you was
a-
because you were so weak.
Yeah, I'm literally dual wielding the staff of Kentamane and the blade of Titan's Bane.
I'm just saying, if I need to pop off two more Eldritch Blasts, I mean, like, hey, yo.
I've got
But,
slappy hands in one and a big sword in the other.
Evelyn, who do we have to thank for supporting us today?
We have to thank. Let me pull up our little list. Where did it go? Thank you so much to our patrons, to our warlocks, Alicia W. and Tiger J, our sorcerer, Nalani B, and our magus, Michael N. We appreciate your guys' help so much. Please be sure to check out our Patreon if you would like to join these lovely, lovely folks. Yeah.
And we will see you tomorrow for Curse of Strahd. And
Sure will.
I will be reintroduced to the group, and we'll find out what the fuck happened to y'all.
Yeah,
what the fuck
sounds
happened
like
to
some
you, bud?
crazy.
What happened to
Hey, what happened to me?
Caleb?
I don't know what happened to me. I don't know. I took a nap.
Oh my god, Caleb
Um,
just went to sleep in church. That's all it was.
Pretty much. And then
Yeah,
we'll, of
go
course, be
nap.
back next week for episode 36 of Odyssey of the Dragonlords as we edge
It's a
closer to the end. And then join us for a one-shot of the NASA one-shot that I'm so excited to do.
Yeah.
So, cool. Well, we're going to head off to a they, them, asexual LGBTQ plus place that we've not gone before. They are doing a horror campaign, SCP-212. I love SCP. I think it's really cool. So we're going to go raid Captain Jellyfish. So-
Jellyfish.
Grab
Oh,
those
gee.
raid emotes. Make sure that you get them. Let's head over, spread that love, and showcase how amazing the queer community can be. And as always, remember to be kind, to love one another, and we'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye.